I got up just thinking I was gonna move anywhere. Nah, dude, I ain't going nowhere. Oh, but you're so cute. You look so adorable, you sleepy boy. Ugh, dog is so cute. Look at this. There we go. Oh. Man. Man, Onion Nuggets and Sloppy Seconds was just freaking hilarious today. Oh my goodness. Especially Sloppy Seconds. Oh my god, that was just like too fucking funny. Yeah, let me get this bone on there. No! You immense sleepy little boy. Sleepy little thing. Oh lord. He just gets all sprawled out. It's adorable. There we go. There we go. Oh, there the bone. Oh, here. I'm gonna place best me on that telegram chat real quick. Didn't even notice it. Man, Telegram doesn't notify me with personal messages, seriously. There we go. Oop. There we go. There we go. Let's see what's going on for the two. Oh, yeah, actually, we should have something pulled for the red too. Because I'm sure I'm going to want to take some little perusing over there too. And bada boom. And shabada bing bada boom. Heat forecasts in major cities. Screw you, the rest of the country. This week, Portland weather rules. Oh shit, how's the Portland weather looking in comparison? Heat forecast in major cities. Alright, so we got Baton Rouge, Louisiana from Tuesday. Portland's at the very top. I just want to see these other ones first. All triple digit. Oh my fucking god. I'm noticing all these are mostly in Florida or Texas. Well, a lot of Texas places. All triple dig. What about Oregon? 77, 82, 82, 82, 81, 83, 86. Nice. What about all the other major cities, like fucking LA or New York and all that? Like, most of those are legit. Like, there's Louisiana. Louisiana is like 3 times. Texas is in there like most of this list. Florida for a few of them. Oklahoma City is at the very bottom. But hey, at least we don't have to deal with all that fucking shit. Florida hardly gets over 100, but the humidity makes it unbearable. Yeah. So at least, you know, from what the image shows, the OP did provide a link to the article, which I guess does have more details to it. Oh yeah, oh shit, yeah, it does actually show every, yeah. Actually, there's like a whole little map up here. Whoa, whoa, oh my god, it's literally wanting me to fucking log in. Fuck you, New York Times. It was the New York Times thing, god damn it. It's one of those, ugh. God damn it. Whoa. It's from r/awesome, but a cold front. Whoa. That's pretty cool. That's why I love being really high up in the air with a window seat, because you get to see cool shit like that. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that shit. Wait a minute. Wait, what even is this? Oh my god. 2020 COVID, 2021 vaccines, 2022 Ukraine, 2023 Pride. Oh my god, what the fuck is this even, dude? What? You will be brainwashed by COVID-19. You will be brainwashed by the vaccines. You will be brainwashed by the Ukraine war, and you will be brainwashed by the queers. Like, or hypnotized? Like, what the fuck? I don't even know how to even respond to that one. Like, what the fuck? You fickle fucky fuck. My lord. Man. I know the right can't really meme that much, but Jesus Christ, like, I mean, try to at least make it make sense. Even if it can't really meme that well. What the fuck? Oh. I don't even know how, but I have like a little scab right here and some like. Come on. It's like a weird little thing that does not want to come off. It's not even part of the scab, it's just like some weird shit that's just like on top of it. Ah! It's like some hairs. Ugh, that kind of sucked. Ow. Shitty. Wait. This is saying he really posted this. Wait. Oh wait, Trump posted this? So wait, is this on True Social? Yeah, it is. President Joe Biden and every flippy president except Donald Trump are direct descendants of slaveholders. Carter, Bush, Clinton, and those white men said Barack Obama, Reuters. I hope that every African American in our country is reading this right now. Remember! Remember! What? Like... like, that's supposed to be like a win or something? And I'm pretty sure that's not, like, entirely true anyway, because I'm pretty sure Trump's, like, family is, like, directly, like, involved with people who pretty much were, and also were pretty, like, racist when it came to, like, treating black workers and shit. Talking to popping hot beer. A hot beer and cold ass spaghetti after a sweaty hike MC. And if I knew you were going to Angel's Rest today, I probably would have see if I could join you or something. Oh god, that was marked up. I'm feeling nice and fat with some 7-Eleven pizza too. I ate most of it as well. So I only have like, what, maybe 3 slices left in here. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Yeah, I got 3 of these bad boys left. Wasn't it? It's well, I mean, it's still. I mean, I don't know. Can't swing by or something. Jeez. But it can't just be like, hey, who wants to join? You know, just swing by and pick people up. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Gonna be like that. Gonna be like that. I'm just kidding. Looks pretty fun. We're gonna see if me and Tom might go to Kent tomorrow. He was asking me about it, so I was like, I don't know, I might try. Cause I was seeing if he wanted to go down to Wichita, but he was all kind of pooped out and worn out tonight, so I was like, alright, well, we'll see about tomorrow, so. And if it's like Kent, then probably do a couple little karaoke's potentially. Cause don't they do that like pretty much like every day of the week, practically? They always do it. Sweet. I've been kind of want to warm up on it. Actually, you know what? I want to go on the website, see what type they... Let's see what the hell work tomorrow, unfortunately. Yeah, I know you work tomorrow. But, I actually found out, because it is 4th of July weekend, that there's barbecuing going on. So, I was actually thinking, what time are we all going to go, like, by the Blues Fest, since I know you're not going to go in. So I was kind of thinking, you know, like, you know, I could probably actually make it work to where I can meet you guys. You know, because I could just take the barbecuing shift. Because that, you know, I wouldn't have to get off until, like, 7 about, at latest. I don't know who's all down. Tyler never replied. I'm assuming he would be. It would all be in the evening, though. Which, if I can switch it around and stuff, I probably might be able to make it work. Here, I want to go through their website just so I can... Because I know they got, like, somewhere where it shows their karaoke list. Probably, obviously, isn't down. Usually is no, also. So, it's like, no one probably gonna do it. Oh, my lord. Well, hey, you know, fuck it. You and I will figure it out then. We're gonna try to... Is this the only thing? It's extensive karaoke list. I'm just trying to find it because I looked them up, but like dead ass, I'm not like finding that. Like, what the hell? Where would it be? Where would you be? Come on. I should grill some carne asada for the base next to the Blues Fest. Oh, hell yeah, that sounds pretty dope. I'd definitely be down for that shit. I found them. Oh, I found their songbooks. Sweet. Here, let's see. I'll just look up some random band. Holy shit, they have a fucking Glory Hammer song at Kenton Club, dude. They have the song "You to Cure Invasion of Dundee" on there. Dude, okay, you know what? That's actually fucking awesome. I honestly clicked that just thinking, you know, they probably don't. And they actually have one. Wow, I'm actually surprised. What about Hailstorm? Well, they have Hailstorm. I said ale, not hail. Okay, fair enough, though. Hailstorm is also good. trying to think of some others. This maybe? Holy shit, they got Sabaton too. Oh, they got some good ones. You got Coat of Arms, Prima Victoria, Soldier of Head, Metal Ripper, Christmas Truce. Oh, okay, okay. Some good ones. What about some Nightwish? Oh yeah, they definitely do. Holy shit. Wow, they got a lot. They even got some long ones. They got Ghost Love Score. That's like a 10-minute song, and that's in their karaoke songbook? No way. They got Phantom of the Opera, The Islander. Oh, that's a good one. Wish I Had an Angel, Wishmaster, Walking in the Air, Storytime. Oh, that's a good one too. Nemo. Dude, they got some good ones in here. Dude, there's like extensive Nightwish discography in here. Someone in the Kenton Club likes Nightwish. Hey, good shit. This is gonna be a... yeah, I didn't think they had Nanowar Steel. What about this? Nope. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Well, they definitely got some songs. I don't think I've ever heard Nightwish there. That would be impressive if you could pull that off. Oh, there's... Okay, actually, let me go back to that. Because I know I have done a few on here before. I've done Elan, I've done Nemo, and I've done Over the Hills of Far Away and The Islander on as karaoke's on here before. So, I mean, I definitely know I could pull at least some of these off. I mean, honestly, looking at some of these other ones, I probably could. Actually, I really want to do Elan. That's a good one. That's a good song. I will admit, I'm honestly really surprised they have just one Glory Hammer song. I really didn't think they would, but that's kind of funny. Yeah, figured. Trying to think of some other ones. Oh, you know what here? Do they have this band? Damn, they don't. Fuck. What about this band? Really? Not even this? Damn, not those bands? Fuck. Let's see if they have Battle Beast or Beast in Black, but they don't. Psh. Boo. Well, tried. Oh! Oh, I just saw some here. What about this band? No Creator? Really? Death Angel, maybe? No! Wow. I wonder if there's a way to just look at their entire list. I found Epic subreddit. The Right Can't meme. Dude, I've followed the subreddit. Nothing funnier when boomers make political cartoons that end up being accidentally hysterical. Case in point. Fuck yeah! Comprehensive sex education, masturbation, oral sex, abortion, anal sex, and gender identities. Fuck yeah, brother! Woo! Dude, I fucking love this. Dude, this is a based meme, unironically. Dude, I'm downloading that. Dude, I'm saving that. Unironically based meme. Oh my god, dude, that's just great. Fuck yeah, gender studies, anal sex, getting blowjobs and abortions and jerking off, yeah! This is what comprehensive sex education does for you, yeah, brother! Oh my god. These fucking nubs, bro. These literal knobs of humanity. Oh my god. I'm honestly in just like a goofy, fun mood. Like between onion nuggets tonight and with sloppy seconds. Oh my god, dude. Like, I mean, sloppy seconds for the patrons tonight with DFF was just fucking hilarious. I can't even begin like to start with that one. It was just great. It was great all around. Fucking Paul coping hard. Paul's coping hard with, like, the size of titties. Like, because he legit thought Lara Croft from the original Tomb Raider game has C-cups. And, like, you know, little mouthfuls, basically, little small ones. And everyone just knew that that's not true. And he just literally was, like, ODing on copium the entire time. It was honestly pretty fucking hilarious. And he tried calling my ass out. He's like, man... Like, because I think it was, because they're looking at an article on the sloppy seconds of, like, cops in South Korea that were actually being defensive and supportive of the queer LGBT rally or parade that was going on in one of the towns, because the council and a lot of Christian organizations and churches wanted to try to shut down. Well, the South Korean police in this town said, nah, fam, we're letting it happen, and actually kind of provided, like, a sense of security and allowed them to have a space and somewhere safe where they can have their little thing and have their event. And, you know, and obviously Paul was memeing, he's like, oh, well, of course they're trying to shut down because, you know, there's just going to be a bunch of leather daddies and stuff, right? You know, obviously not being serious. And, of course, you know, me just being like, man, I hate these hypocritical fucks, because even at the FurCon I was in Portland and shit, you know, because I mentioned that part. And then Paul's like, oh, well, you know, it's like, man, you furry little bastard, you were just doing furry propaganda, you little furry, I could tell, because Portland, out of all places, nah, bruh. And I'm sitting here just like, dude, I literally got videos and pics to prove it, bro. My homie. My brother in Paul Christ. My brother of St. Paul. And also the onion nuggets overall today was just really fucking great. There's actually one segment that I missed. It was like this PragerU video that they're watching. And it was apparently fucking Penis Prager. Penis Drager himself. Just like by some fire or something. That's all about I knew of it. And basically talking about his affinity of Europe, apparently. So that's disturbing to think about. Penis Drager. Yeah, instead of Dennis Prager, I'm just flipping his first two letters around. Sounds more like a demon that way. Though I might be giving demons a little too much, you know, credit. Silly little boggle. Also, when I first initially was like listening to that, like, cause I didn't really check it out at all, and I missed it for the most part, because I was doing a few errands. But at least like the little chunk I heard, I honestly thought they were listening to Brett King, because I started realizing that Brett King and Dennis Prager have the same fucking voice. And I'm just like, what the fuck? How in the hell did they have the same voice? That is just freaky to me. old night sleep. Let me check out some more. See what other little things go on, right? Before I check out that little PragerU thing. Let's see here. New Portland districts, what the fuck is this? Huh? You're invited to share your thoughts on the new geographic districts. Alder, Cedar, Maple. Huh? New install government we vote for. This includes 4 districts. These are them. I didn't realize it would come with more names associated with it. I guess I assumed it would be named District 1, 2, 3 or Northeast. Also confused since it didn't even come with its own tree name. So basically they have, like, okay, so then with the new government reform, these are the districts, okay. So they just have names, so those are just like name placeholders for those districts. All those are fine, but the middle one's the best option in my opinion. Oh, wait, oh yeah, you're right, hold on, yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm seeing here now. Oh yeah, they're a little different. I didn't even notice that. I honestly thought, like, the different colors of Alder, Cedar, Maple, like, I honestly thought those are just, like, the names of the colored districts that I was looking at. I didn't realize, okay, now I kind of see what you mean here. Yeah, so this is the first one. And the second one's this. And then, yeah, the third one's this. Okay, alright, alright. Yeah, because Portland Airport is all that right there, yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of like this one myself, too. Feels more, like, rounded out. And also, I'm pretty sure there's a road right there, ain't it? So that little, like, diagonal works out pretty well, too. Wow. Wow. Where'd that shit go? Okay, there it is. First one's probably the worst, but not by much. I would be happy if any of the 3 the commission did a good job for once, in my opinion. Well, sweet. Trump Facebook friend shared this unironically. Wait, what the fuck? This is Karl Marx. Showing a picture of Vladimir Lenin. Okay, he invented communism. No, he didn't. And rolled over Soviet China, killing 11 billion of his own countrymen. Still think communism isn't bad? Oh my god, how retarded. That, oh my god. Dude, who's legitimately, like, the uneducated troglodyte that fucking created that? And, like, and how much you want to bet there's, like, some weird-ass, like, psyop shit with that one? Oh my god. I mean, dude, oh my god. I don't even... just Jesus Christ, wow. My lord. Someone killed more than the population's entire at the time. The nukes flew, so they must have hit the moon or some shit. The nukes flew so hard that they literally hit the moon and the Martian people as well. Like, pretty much like the Martian people themselves were fucking hit with this shit, dude. Oh shit, this little fucking skeeter. Hey, fucker. So Foundation's Cardinals, that's an idea, but Lenin was first brought into practice. Well, yeah, he brought it, I mean, yeah, sure, I'd argue that he brought it into, like, praxis overall, but he wasn't necessarily the first to do it, but I suppose in, like, the most successful iteration, I guess, with Bolshevism. But, yeah, I mean, like, Karl Marx basically set the foundations of what would be communism. I mean, so... But either way, the meme is just too stoopy. It's my God. Jesus Christ. I don't even know how I did it. I wish I could show, but like I got like the time thing on this, and I don't even I don't even know how to not have it do this, because like it's kind of annoying. I can't even describe it. Like, I got my finger moving around, but like the actual like time thing is moving around, so no matter if I let go, it's just gonna... Yeah, okay, yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, I knew it. It'll just be set to wherever it happens to land on, which I landed at the very end of that. But I actually wanted to do things here. See around over here now. Let's see here, because I wanna find the Penis Prager. Where doth be the... Oh, I think I found it. I think I found the Penis Prager. Is this the Penis? Is this Penis Prager? Oh God. Oh yeah, this is Penis Prager. Oh my God, he has a dog. I didn't know this. Oh my Lord. Oh God, here we go.
Bye. Alright, see you later.
Yeah.
Prager you.
Ager you. I like
I
it.
mean, why does the fucking show feel so much less fun now, guys?
I think it's
Because we got an old fart of a fucking archdemon looking right at us with his like fucking disturbed soul. You know what? Man, you know what sucks is that there's nothing like contemptible to really describe Penis Prager besides just saying that. Because like I don't want to call him like some archdemon, because that's just disrespectful to archdemons. Like, archdemons are way fucking cooler than this guy. What the fuck is he wearing? Like, what is this tie shirt combo? Like, what in the hell is he wearing?
It's because Truths and Fiction left.
Oh,
And then
no,
he was
did?
gone. The show no longer. Guys, the tweet go on. Guys, look, guys, we can just call it right now if you want. We'll just say like, look, this video is dumb and bad, and we don't like it, and we vehemently disagree with the opinion stated here, and just call it. I mean, if he's not going to be here to witness this,
Let's just...
is really any point?
It's mean.
What is America's Grandpa doing on the screen? America's Grandpa, Dennis Prager.
Yeah. Oh, he's commonly known
America's
as
Grandpa.
Friend to the black woman. Friend of all people, really.
Friend of all.
What was there? So you can't. Literally, you're not getting paid enough money, not people's heads creeping in the shot.
It's charming, TJ.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, dude, wait. There literally was somebody in... Dude, what?
He wanted,
Look, there
Creeping in the
was.
shot.
It's charming, TJ.
Uh-oh.
What?
well, he wanted his dog to sit
We're
there.
trying to get Mr. Tubbs back in.
We're trying to get Mr. Tubbs back in the bed situation because he doesn't want to sit there.
Let your dog roam, you fucking weirdo. No,
I know, yeah, what the fuck? Dude, fuck this guy. What is he doing, this piece of shit? Like, you fucking contemptible fuck. Let your dog go wherever he wants, you asshole. Like, I mean, my dog is plopped over there because he chooses to plop over there. In fact, honestly, I mean, maybe Dennis should have his little chair set up over there because, I mean, my dog will fit perfectly for him. Though I won't let my dog be a little weird prop for him either.
better because you've got a cute dog.
Come on, Mr. Tubbs. Sit here
Mr.
while I
Tubbs.
pontificate to these
What an
people.
insulting name for a
Michelle,
dog.
put that fucking dog back where he belongs. Oh, we have to replace him.
We'll have to put him down the barn like old Yeller if he don't cooperate.
Michelle,
You would want something to happen to Tubbs, would you?
get fucking Tubbs back where he fucking belongs, Melissa!
For a bulldog. Hi there, everybody. Dennis Prager here. And at least you got a glimpse of Mr. Tubbs. Why he won't stay in that bed, we don't know.
Maybe because he wants to stay away from you. Maybe he wants to avoid you, you weird, contestable creep.
Part of this bullshit.
Yeah, maybe being the president's of pure, unadulterated evil. Maybe that's what it is. It's like he's like, wait.
Wait. There's two John Boltons in this meme. Ben's on copium. betrayal of the president, get a line. Next, got Pence, got that guy. What's his? Okay, there's Bolton. Oh, no, that's Geraldo. No, that's Geraldo Rivera, or whatever his name is. Yeah, that's John Bolton. That's meant to be Rivera, or whatever his name is. Greg Rivera, something like that. I don't know, it's something like that. Like, yeah, so yeah, I could tell that's meant to be John Bolton based off I could tell by the mustaches. Because Rivera, or whatever his name is, like, he has that more up mustache, and Bolton likes to wear his like he's some wannabe Wild West cowboy sheriff without the hat. So it's not two John Boltons, it's just two dudes that happen to look somewhat similar. Because I will admit, they do kind of look alike. It's just the mustaches that, really distinct them. At least to me.
Broning ass fucking nonsense voice, bitch.
I really like how I basically was able to describe them based off just their mustaches. Like, I really only can tell them apart based off their mustaches, or else they would look kind of similar.
Shit, Mr. Tubbs don't have time to hear that fucking bullshit.
Mr. Tubbs has time to eat.
He gets a little older, and I could speak to him on a more...
Look, Mr. Tubbs.
Maybe I could speak to him like a toad if he, gets a little older, like he'll be able to stand better, because I'm old. Just starts croaking like a fucking toad out in the swamps. I can't really do it, but like... I can't do a toad croak at all. I'm gonna stop. But like, I mean, he's just basically doing that. Like, oh my god, it really sounded like it. Like,
Mr. Tubbs, as he gets a little older, I could speak to him on his own level. There's Prager.
There's Prager the
I will
toad.
donate every Kess I have if Paul debates Destiny on Biden's presidency in some way.
Who's this dork?
Do you guys think that you could just like snap your fingers and Destiny will just like appear before you to do a debate? And also,
Are there really people that are just still obsessed with that weirdo? I mean, oh my god, I can't.
how many Kesses do you have, and how much is a Kess worth?
Quit living your life through your favorite debate bro going up against people, you fucking weirdos.
Amen.
Like the nerdiest fucking thing.
Especially Destiny, out of all
Watch
people.
football or something, dude. Get into esports.
Yeah, be like a normal human and get into
Fucking
esports or
follow around
something.
your favorite nerd. Like, fuck that shit.
Pieces.
Well, hey, I'm following 3 nerds right now. So what does that say about us and the rest of the audience that follows these guys?
We might be...
Look at this
What?
fucking checklist. Do you really want to care what Dennis Prager has to say about any of this shit?
I had a...
Wait. Trip to Eastern Europe? Wait, so he went to Eastern Europe specifically, and then he wants to do a whole Europe versus America today, like just broadly from that trip, I'm assuming. And then how America's lost its way, and then tie that all in with those fucking damn queers. Like, I already can tell where the fuck he's gonna go with this. Like, I mean, he probably went to like Poland or some shit, realized they don't have like a lot of very, pro-gay acceptance or some shit there, and they're very socially conservative and traditional as fuck or whatever the hell, and they're all like, oh, ooh, woo, like, this is all of Europe, so man, it's actually better here. I wish America was like this. This is the problem with those damn gays, because, this ain't allowed no more, or some shit. It's literally gonna be like that in a nutshell. I guarantee fucking to you. It's just gonna be like that in a nutshell. Didn't Stefan Molyneux do this like years ago? Like, he literally partook in a Nazi rally in Poland or some shit and cried saying, isn't it beautiful that these people are just preserving their culture? It was like literally like Polish like neo-Nazi white supremacist nationalist types and shit that on doing a march and shit, and he was like, oh my god, this is so beautiful, oh, I'm witnessing. Fucking weird ass baldy freak.
Europe versus America today. Has America lost its way? The problem with the LGBTQ pride.
Him to stay in the bed. Welcome to the fireside chat.
I like parties. Good for you.
What's our number here?
294.
294. I just got
I
back.
don't know the number of the show I'm doing, but okay, thanks.
He doesn't even remember how many of these he's done. Are you serious? Okay, even if you don't, you would think that your producer would let you know before you started this video. So you don't have to do that? Like, what? You think this makes you more relatable, you dingbat? Makes you look dumb.
94 of these fucking things.
From 2 weeks in Eastern Europe, I gave a speech in Bucharest, Romania, at the parliament, not to the parliament.
Okay, so you went to Romania.
There were parliamentarians there, but it was at the parliament, which was a wonderful experience.
I was close. I mean, Romania, like, I'm pretty sure borders Poland.
Yeah, that's nice, Granddad. That's nice. It was nice seeing you. Okay, we've got to leave. Sorry. Yeah, have a good time. We'll see you next month.
You respect America's grandpa, Poe.
I've spoken in Bucharest.
Yeah, don't disrespect the Gramps.
And I had a listener cruise from Hungary.
A listener? What is a listener
mean
cruise?
Little to most.
A listener cruise?
What is that?
Can you imagine wanting to go on a cruise? Like, that's your vacation. And on your vacation, there's like an option to listen to Dennis Prager fucking talk.
Dude, what is that? What's going on? Like, so you can partake in a cruise, but you can also do like a listening cruise where you go into like the main auditorium, kitchen, dining area, or whatever, and you have to listen to this whole fart. No, fuck that. That sounds horrible. Oof.
Paul would never complete destiny. It's slowly torn limb from limb and
But what?
Oh my god, dude! You got, dude. What are these weirdos, man? What are some of these fucking weirdos that are just like, man? Why won't just Paul or just any of these guys? I guess just like, why won't they just break this guard home, bro? It's like this dude's doing it for Destiny, but they also do it for like Voosh and shit too. And it's like, oh my fucking god. If they wanted to, they would have done it already. Now, wouldn't they? I mean, it's my lord.
infinite rhetoric. Hold on her hat.
It's the sword of infinite rhetoric. Sword of infinite rhetoric.
You weird.
You say his name
What
like
the
Prentice
fuck?
Dagger, it makes him sound like the demon he is. Does it, though?
Is it just me, or is Dennis starting to grow a nut? It looks like he's got what would be the beginnings.
Oh shit.
He's got a Barbie nut.
Yeah, he does, dude. He kind of does. Oh shit.
It's a Barbie nut now, but you know, a little bit more wrinklage on there, and it might become a full-blown crease nut.
5 or 10
Oh
years,
shit, dude.
a beautiful nut will form. It's just the beginning. You start to see the creases form here. Soon it'll start to spread, develop different layers and wrinkles. It'll be a thing of beauty.
Because that's part of Europe that most people are not familiar with. I happen to love Eastern Europe, and it was a great trip. And that's really
Wow,
mighty
so
fine question
insightful.
You can do there. Oh man, when you go out there, this
I love the fucking point that Prentice had on that one. Jesus Christ. Well, it was just a great trip. I wish a lot of worlds like this, and you know, I liked it. Wow, insightful. Burn. See, it's because proponents offensive. Wait, what? The left can't meme. I still don't understand where the association come from. Helpful tips. Man, it must be so hard to come to this country to learn English. For example, this sign K in the word night, 4 sign Ks in the word knick-knack, and 3 sign Ks in the word Republican. True. I still don't understand where the association comes from. Wow. Like, either they are just that ignorantly stupid, or just blatantly being obtuse and purposely lying for the sake of trying to be like, oh, got him, don't understand. Which is, like, more of a self-refutation anyway, so it's like, yeah, what a way to prove how much of a dumbass you are. Yeah, but the left can't meme, though. It's like, learn what, like, you know, some, you know, symbology is, my dude. And, like, you know, like, I mean, like, come on. Like, analogies, like, there's a lot of various things you can be learning there, my friend. Oh my god, this guy came back, it's like, didn't refute my point. The guy came back with the Destiny shit, no.
Did you make that
what was your
be
point?
refuted?
Oh, that he would?
You
What do you want me to say? Yes, I would.
Over
I would
Destiny?
win.
Yeah, you fangirling over Destiny is not a point. Like, that's
Actually,
not
that makes
a
a
point.
good
You
one.
didn't make a point. Made a fucking stupid.
Well, here's a good point right here. I like this.
Based on question mark.
Sanctity of marriage, Christian values, and the tradition.
Before the intellectual might of destiny, you are but an ant in the afterbirth, Paul's ego.
Damn.
None of them are ever that, like, for people that follow a person. For people that follow a person because they're fucking eloquent and well-spoken and shit, why are they always, like, fucking monosyllabic? Destiny will beat you up. I bet
Destiny will cut you and wreck you like nothing but an ant.
kick your ass on the school ground, little bitch. How do you understand half of what fucking Destiny's saying?
It's because Destiny knows to insinuate that he agrees with them, but sound more eloquent while doing so. That's like he's like.
Fuck.
I mean, people like Destiny and Vosh and shit are all just kind of like, you know, hey, say what I want to say, but more eloquently than I can say it. Wow, he did it. Cool.
Make me feel smart by using big words.
Big words make feel or smart.
So now we do about PragerU. How likely are we to make it through the gauntlet without breaking? I mean, it's hard to even pay attention to this, and we've only been listening for 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Oh, God.
You know. That's where I'm at.
I don't even know if I'll be able to make myself for these gauntlets, man.
I have the feeling that's going to be a huge part of our fucking PragerU gauntlet. Is going to be
like digressions and shit.
Yeah, tangents.
I mean, what else can you do?
It's the truth. I mean, what can you really do with these PragerU things, honestly?
No, I fucking picked some stuff out there that I really want Scotty and Paul to just be grossed out by.
The topic that I want to address for a few moments. I wrote a column while I was in Europe.
Good for you.
My weekly column, which I hope you will look at.
I won't.
They're very important. I lay out my...
No, they're fucking...
They're important, huh?
Your weekly column is not fucking important.
I mean, how come I never heard of it? I don't even know what's called. Apparently, like, the Dennis Prager weekly column brought to you by Dennis Prager. I'm like, oh, wow, sounds great.
It's so fucking boring, dude. It's like, at least the other shit, there's like graphics and stuff, so it changes. Like, this shit is just like...
Yeah, at least the PragerU videos at least give me something to watch.
An unmolested shot of Dennis Prager is not interesting.
And he's the namesake, you know? He's like the grand poop.
He is.
3 Z's in the cloud above my head, dude.
print, and that is available at DennisPrager.com or at many other places.
I'm going to be right over there to go look that
Oh,
up.
yeah, let me just rush my way over to that.
DennisPrager.net's got a newsletter? Hot diggity dog!
So
I bet there's only like 4 people that are subscribed to that.
Column from one of the countries, I think it was Serbia, and it was titled that in many ways I feel better in Europe. Now you must understand how difficult that was for me to write. My love for the United States of America has
Europe is just better now.
So to say that...
You know, I wonder why Europe might just feel a little better to be in as a place, you know, comparison. Because you know what? Even for being in Iceland for like a week, I felt better being there. You know, and that was a while ago now. That was back in like late 2018 when that happened. I still vividly remember that shit. And I wonder why, because they got things like universal health care, basic standard of living, strong labor protections, a lot of union support, all sorts of various things where people, you know, can be comfortable and live fairly decent lives and shit without having to worry about being homeless or being, you know, in poverty or disparaged and shit. Like, they're, you know, wow, like a lot of fucking factors that make life a little easy for people to live. You know, like a basic standard of education that, you know, actually uplifts and, you know, gives, you know, people fruitfulness to their fucking lives and shit. And, like, things like that. Wow. I wonder why. And they all do them a little differently for sure. But, I mean, at the very least, they all have a basic standard of how to establish this. And they do it.
The shit, dude. It's like, I watched this guy's
Shocker,
video,
it's
like,
efficient.
Dude, we're literally going to go grift in Europe and be like, you know what, guys? Europe is actually better. They're better
Go there
than us
then.
now.
Yeah, leave us alone over here then.
Like,
Head on
please,
over there.
Dennis. Well, you know what it is? It's because he wants to piss off some people in his American fan base, and he also wants to suck the dick of the people he just saw. So it's like, yeah, you guys are actually doing it better over there.
Please, many ways, I felt more comfortable in Europe. And I had been to Germany just 2 weeks prior to that, so it's not only Eastern Europe. So, and I explained some of the reasons. When I was in Eastern Europe now,
Oh my god, this guy, dude.
Sorry, we're still watching this.
You say what? Oh, what?
I was in Germany a few weeks back. It's not all year, it's just Eastern Europe, I'd say. And that's just better. God. This is what's...
Poland, Hungary, and Bulgaria and Serbia. I felt in many
Oh my
ways,
god, I need him to be sped up. Jesus.
I was in 1950s United States.
Because you were.
Yeah, I mean, kind of were, you fuckwit. Oh my god. Like, socially, I mean, just being blunt, a lot of Eastern Europe isn't exactly very progressive, right? Like, I'm just being blunt with that. Yeah, like, I mean, so, yeah, it's gonna feel more like 1950s America. Oh, and wow, shocker, there also isn't exactly a lot of, black people that might live out there and shit. Not because, of inherently racial systemic shit, but just because... they don't move up there or whatever the fuck. I mean, there could be various different reasons, frankly. That ain't really inherently the fucking point. But, nonetheless, it's like, wow. Strangely, it's like a lot of more social conservatism. A lot more, like, whiteness going around and shit. Like, I wonder why there, Dennis. Another meme. Oh my god, I love this so much. Based? Is this based? This dude keeps unironically sending me right-wing memes, and man, they're honestly awesome. Dude, this is great. Dude, this is unironically fucking great, bro. Oh my god, that's awesome, man. Man, conservatives, bro, I fucking hate to love them. I love to hate them.
You went to the shittiest part of Europe. You didn't even, I went to Bulgaria, Croatia.
Don't get started on Bulgaria again. We're gonna get all those people mad at us again.
No, fuck Bulgaria. Fuck their sensitive little Bulgarian fucking asses.
Dude, the Bulgarians get butthurt quick, man.
They kinda do.
Butthurt, Bulgaria. Yeah, like when you hear Bulgaria,
I thought they were
you
gonna be
think, like,
tough.
nation of toughies, but no. Bunch of pussies over there.
Apparently
Dude,
so.
I call right now for the Bulgarian Holocaust to begin.
Oh my god, Paul! Fuck! Oh my Jesus Christ!
Man. I full-throatedly endorse this Holocaust against Bulgarians.
Dude, if you look at the fucking problems of the world, dude,
All
problems of
Bulgaria.
the world all fucking they all boil down to that one little shithole fucking Bulgaria.
Those damn Bulgarians, I tell you what, the Bulgarian question.
He went to the backwater shitholes of Europe, dude. Where are we even listening to this guy? I went to Bulgaria and I felt like I was in 1950s America. It's like you were. The Bulgarians are at least 80, 90 years behind the rest of the fucking world. They're Bulgarians, dude. Bunch of Bulgar pieces of shit.
Oh my god, damn. Paul is just going so hard on the Bulgarians, bro. Holy shit.
That ice.
His dog is back, Mr. fucking Fiddlesticks or whatever.
Mr. Tubbs or whatever his name was. Mr. Tubhead or some
because they
shit.
can be exploiters without consequence. Beast of the southern wilds. Bulgarosi.
Bulgarosi? What the fuck? What the hell was that?
Saw.
What?
Bulgarosi.
Bulgarosi? What the fuck?
Saw.
Man, what is with putting "ussy" at the end of things? That makes it really funny to me.
Life there that we have lost in America.
Oh wait, he's not saying they were shitty. He's saying that they were good.
Yeah, no,
like 1950s.
No, he was. Yeah, you forgot. You were listening to conservative talk. He's saying they were great because they were like 1950s America.
Oh my god, bro.
He loves them.
were
Oh, my Lord.
playing in such innocent ways, young kids. I saw, I guess...
I don't want Dennis Prager thinking about children playing in young, innocent ways. That is very freaky and creepy to me. Oh my god, and that came right out of his own fucking mouth. Holy shit. It's like all these young, beautiful white children playing innocently, you know, just like regular 1950s children. It's like, oh my god, I don't want to fucking think about you thinking about that, Prager. Oh, fuck.
The kids are playing in such a vulgar way, you know. You see kids playing here, it's like, it's evil, the way they play. But
Yeah,
in Bulgaria, their play is still...
Yeah, you know, children here, they'll just steal your fucking Kia, but, you know, up in Bulgaria, they just innocently play at, like, you know, some playground or something.
Try to donate your
Doing
Streamlabs
bibble
and
stubbies in the
processing
park.
Fucking Streamlabs.
Dude, my mom used to tell me, like, Peaches, I will love you no matter what. But if you bring one of those Bulgars home, you're disowned.
That's
You know
the
what?
one thing.
My mom was right, dude. My mom was right. She was just trying to protect me.
Mama Paul, dude.
I would say they were both...
Do you know that all Bulgarian women file their teeth to cannibal points so that they can eat their children?
Yeah, is that true?
It is absolutely true, yes. They will eat
Wow.
their own fetuses for fun.
Wow.
They call it
Damn.
a fetus potluck over there in Bulgaria.
Wow, those Bulgarians.
Well, their population's
woman's
not
gonna
growing
learn
very
one.
fast. I mean, I think we know why.
I personally dehumanize them for their evil.
Based.
And you know what, dude? A Bulgarian man just as soon stick a knife in your gut as shake your hand.
That's true. I've heard that.
Shit.
True. In alternate universe, in reality basis, paying 90% taxes. Get my taxes, Madam President. 90% of what I made this year, like you asked. Please, no new regulations this week. Not good enough, Jeff. I'll be raising the minimum wage of Amazon plays to $25 tomorrow. Based. Like, I want, based. I want some of that. Nice. Damn. Mistress AOC, dude. Mistress Cortez. Queen Cortez. Hell yeah, dude. Madam Cortez. Let's go.
Bulgarians are responsible for every social ill. I mean, climate change. I mean,
Let's
Bulgarian
fucking go,
technology
dude.
is powering that. I mean, unfortunately, capitalism was actually, remember guys, was started in Bulgaria all those years ago. That's not benefited them very much, but that's where it was started.
You know what, dude? I'm going to engage in a little blood libel, too. They drink blood over there.
Yeah.
They do blood rituals over there in Bulgaria.
I hear
Damn,
they
dude.
have sex with many animals. I mean, because there's no
yeah.
distinction. I mean, like, obviously gay marriage...
I mean, because all the women are fucking, you know, like, just cannibalizing, you know, the children and shit and their babies. Like, the men don't want to, like, you know, face the repercussions of that type of shit. So, you know, they're resorted to, like, going after some random, like, goat in the countryside. I mean, it's terrible affairs going on in Bulgaria. It's really sad.
Well, do they call, like, in a lot of circles, they call fucking a farm animal doing a Bulgarian. You know, pulling a Bulgarian.
Doing a Bulgarian, bro. That's, oh my fucking god.
Farm shuffle or some shit. It's like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
No satire here. 100% unironically. Bulgarians are monsters.
Bulgarians are evil people.
responsible for all the world wars. I mean, even the land that Bulgaria actually physically occupies, I believe, is radioactive and is probably, you know...
Well, that might explain everything. I mean, it's radioactive land. I mean, the radiation probably has something to do with it.
Even if it wasn't, the stench as soon as you cross the border into Bulgaria, because they don't bathe. They don't
even know what bathing is, or running water for that matter.
They don't know what deodorant is. They don't know how to. They don't even have soap there yet. So
Bulgarians are, man, I don't even know. Like,
I might be mad about offending them, but it would take...
Oh my, man, holy shit. Dude, I imagine there's, like, if it wasn't for me being banned on the Bulgarian subreddit, because I remember when, like, the reason why this has happened is because, I do remember, they did an episode about, like, how a bunch of, like, about, like, based strong women in history, and one of them was this one, Serbian woman from, World War One. And she, like, basically ran up to a bunch of Bulgarians with, like, a rifle and, like, a bandolier of grenades and just, like, basically made them all prisoners and shit, and just made these Bulgarian her bitches, basically, like a bunch of these Bulgarians her bitches, basically. And and that clip went to the Bulgarian subreddit, and they all were fucking flipping their shit. And I was just, I was kind of partaking in the trolling a little bit, and basically, like, after, like, the third comment, I was, like, immediately banned. It's, like, permanently, it's like, fuck this wit, this American some people trash.
Years to even watch this episode.
Would you even really consider Bulgarians to be human beings? I mean, like, be honest.
What are
I
we
don't know if I
going to
can
do
answer
about
that
the
question.
What are we going to do about the Bulgarian question?
The Bulgarian question.
I don't know.
It's a tough question.
I think we need to come to some sort of a final solution on this problem, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say
Damn.
too much, but it rhymes with smonchen, schmation, schmamp. So let's get the Bulgarians fucking out of here, you know what I mean?
Now, I want you guys
Well,
to imagine-
honestly, we built a country that's like that. It's just called Bulgaria. I mean, I think that's how we're keeping that all
It's time
together.
to fucking bomb it. It's time to bomb it. Fucking, I mean, like,
Dude, they ain't worth our
spread too
bomb.
much.
They ain't worth our
No,
bomb.
I mean, look,
Maybe some napalm or something. I don't know.
TJ, look, you've seen the sci-fi movies where it's like the containment zone where like, no one goes into. I mean, that's kind of what we've already done with Bulgaria.
We
In
need
Germany,
to put
we
a fence
listen to this.
around that shit. And just
Germany, we
release a
tried to
bunch
come
of
up-
snakes.
In Germany, we tried to come up with clever slang or names to call Bulgarians, but no word we could create could be as insulting as their given name.
No
Amen.
shit, bro. No
We're
shit.
doing
I mean, honestly, it's kind of true. I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of like I don't know. It's not a great name.
patty cake, right? I mean, how often do you see that
Patty
in
cake, wait,
the
what?
United States?
Probably pretty fucking often if you go to a preschool anywhere in the United States. Like, I know that I've got a bunch of little babies up to toddlers, nieces, and nephews, and I play patty cake with them all the time. How often do you see it?
Never.
Like, I don't know. It depends on how often you're around little kids. It turns out little kids play patty cake.
Yeah, they do that pretty often. I mean, it's not exactly a rare occurrence. I mean, fuck. I mean, the few times I've been to some of the parks where there are, like, little kids around by the little playground sets and shit while I'm sitting there at, like, one of the little picnic tables having some food or whatever the fuck, because I'm, out and about or something. Like, I mean, even then, every now and then I'll see them do that shit. And also, do other things, like, play games or imaginary things or whatever fuck. Like, they're, playing, like, some role play or some shit. I mean, things that, well, like, pretty much any other kid would do, frankly.
Like, this is it. So he's talking about, like, how America's gone to shit. And his first thing is, you don't see kids playing patty cake no more.
Yeah, that's the reason why America's gone to shit. Kids aren't playing the patty cakes no more. Whatever happened to this country where children just aren't doing that no more? What happened to the good old Rochambeau? What the fuck?
Kids don't play the sticks anymore, do they?
Walking hand in hand, holding hands.
Oh my god, I actually wasn't even that far off. What happened to just little children having a little kumbaya holding hands? It's like basically Rochambeau in a nutshell, but without the kids trying to run and break it apart or something. Like, oh my god. Oh my wow.
Couples don't hold hands in America anymore? What are you fucking talking about, you raving psychopath?
Oh wait, it was mentioning couples with that? Yeah, wait. Couples are doing it all the time. Wait, what? What is he? What?
It's time
Is
you
he
saw the
insane?
white kids chasing the one black kid in school around the block trying to lynch him,
Young couples, middle-aged couples, old couples.
When's the last time in America you saw two people eating scoops of ice cream?
Yeah, go out now.
When's the last time you saw a couple just like hanging around and having a time together? It's like, Dennis, this is like more of an indictment on you, dude. Like, do you not go outside or touch grass at all, you old fart fuck? Like, I mean, do you just get shuffled out of the retirement home to do this shit that you do? Like, because any person that goes outside for even a day of the week, like, or even like one day of the month will see this shit. Like, what are you talking about, you weird nub? You fucking weird potato-headed fucking troglodyte fuck. Like, I mean, my god.
Thruples and quadruples. I ain't seen
I'll
a
tell you what.
couple since 1956.
I drive by the Baskin Robbins around here, TJ. Never anyone in there. Just don't love ice cream anymore.
No one loves anything good anymore in America.
People.
Everyone just loves hateful bad shit.
I mean, I can't even think of the last time I saw.
I can't think of that. What about just a straight couple, TJ? That's going extinct as well.
I mean, everyone's gay now.
Plus, whatever.
It's all gay and lesbian, freaks. This and that.
Just all the degeneracy in the world, I tell you. When there's all that good straightness, this is going extinct, man. I tell you. Which, oh my god, I hate that shit so much too. With this idea that because being more normalized of the idea that queer people exist and shit, and let not be more normalized society suddenly means that straight people and heteronormativity is going bye-bye and extinct. Literally, no, it's not. It's just other shit is getting interwoven within that normativity that isn't just strictly heteronormativity, you fucking fop. That's what's going on. It's not just one usurping the other. It's being interwoven into a more broader thing that's normative. It's oh my god, they don't get this shit. They think it's just somehow a replacement when it isn't. It's an integration.
Our anniversary, we went to a real nice restaurant, and it was awkward because it was just me and her, and then everybody solo. You know what I mean? Everybody at every other table was just by themselves.
Damn.
Yeah,
we didn't see a couple in sight, dude.
Wow.
It's really weird, yeah. That's how it is now.
Yeah, I was at Red Robin last time. The only family that was there was my family. There was literally no families there. It was just a couple of old ladies. So if they're old friends, Bertha and Betsy, or Darlene and, Agatha or some shit or whatever the fuck, just some old ladies just hanging around, and then you got one or two just dudes just by themselves in the corner or some shit. That's just literally what was going on. Me and my family were literally the only family there that entire time.
A lot of pictures of this. I hope to put them up.
Oh, I can't wait for your fucking
pictures.
slideshow, dude.
Slideshow's exciting.
Granddad, please get out the projector. Let's
get out your 1980s projector, Grandpappy.
do it.
Let's see, Sonny Jim.
Walking around, the lack of palpable tension that one feels in any major city in the United States.
No, you feel that.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, you do. I never once feel that shit when I'm out and about in Portland or anywhere, dude. What the fuck? The only person that would feel that way is themselves. There ain't, it's, what?
Quit attributing your fucking attention to me. I don't feel...
I'm in a racial...
Oh my god.
Man, I've been out in Portland not that long ago, just a couple days ago and shit, and there was not one sense of, tension or, whatever, or anything, while being out in a big city or some shit, because there ain't no weird inference or whatever the fuck, I like how this motherfucker literally just tried to, project this idea of, tension and anxiety while being in a big city to everybody, with his own fucking feelings. It's just don't be projecting your shit onto me. I suspect the tension has to do with a certain demographic of people. Oh, I bet. 100%. I bet.
Jungle! No tents right now! Ah!
Well, he lives in LA, right? So I guess he goes out and sees people of different opinions and point of views of him.
Or different, skin color.
Or just look different than him. He starts freaking out, so his heart starts... Are they gonna rob me? What are they gonna do? They're gonna kill me! Oh my god, they're gonna kill me! They're gonna murder me! They're gonna rape me! Oh my god, what's gonna happen to me? Oh!
I mean, I don't like having people talk to me during my walks, so I never go to meet a firefly. Well, yeah, me neither. I mean, when I'm doing my thing, or, trying to, go to point A to B, or just out and about, doing my walks, or on a bike ride or some shit, I mean, I'm the same way. But, I mean, I'm not going to be well, yeah, whatever the fuck, or have this weird, oh god, oh no. I mean, because it's... I mean, unless there's, something about their behavior that overtly, strikes out as, a little sus, and... just because I have, street smarts, and I haven't lived on streets or anything like that, but I've been on streets before. I've had friends that have lived on streets, been out in the streets and shit, too. So I know that type of shit. I kind of can, suss the vibe out in a little bit. And it has nothing to do with, anything about, skin color or demographic or nothing. It's, all vibe shit. Because there's definitely plenty of people that, who are homeless, or, you know, frankly, could even be tweaking out a little bit or some shit, but frankly, there could be a vibe check and realize, you know, they're harmless and ain't gonna really be a problem outside, just kind of annoying me a little bit, you know, during my time, you know, out and about. You know, but at the same time, there's gonna be plenty of people out there too that, you know, I don't want to be near around, and I'm gonna try to avoid as much as possible, and try to, like, you know, end the interaction as quickly as possible and get the fuck out. Like, I mean, there's been plenty of times where I've had those situations too, you know, so it's like, for me, it's all about vibes. It's like, you vibe, then cool. If not, then go away. How you doing? Fun. Need something to eat for the last time. I'm not homeless. Oh my god, has that happened? Jesus Christ. I don't know, why do I miss afraid of women so much? 2024, Carter B was just elected president. Democrats applaud violation announced their first executive order canceling straight white men. And then she refers to George Washington as a hoe-ass neighbor and refers to choreographed twerk routine on the tune of God Bless America. Based. Based. Oh my god, I love it. Been offered food like 3 or 4 times. Oh my god, I actually kind of feel bad for you. That's horrible. I mean, on one hand, I'd start to take advantage of it, maybe be like, free food, fuck it. You some meat? It's like, you know, on one hand, yeah. Want to give me some, like, chow mein, some Mongolian beef from that buffet over there? Oh yeah, sure, okay.
That's when the tension starts to mount, Scotty.
But in Europe, it's like he's walking the streets of Bulgaria. I didn't even know they had paved streets, by the way, so that's an advancement. Walking the streets of Bulgaria and it's like, everything's great.
I wonder if he would have felt the palpable tension in Bulgaria if he walked around as a black dude. I bet.
I have to explain to people that literally live up the street. Well, I do that after they pay for some food and just be like, hey, you're the one, and they ask you about that, like, why didn't you say something earlier? And I'd be like, you're the one who offered. Whatever.
I think what he felt.
It's on you for offering.
and sorry to say, poop, but that's part of it.
What?
Huh?
Huh? Wait, what?
Dude, I bet he would have.
Maybe. I think what he felt.
Homelessness and sorry to say, poop.
I'm sorry to say it. Poop.
Part of it.
Huh?
What?
He saw poop? He sees poop when he goes to the city. He just sees poop.
There's just poop. Don't you go ahead and call what city have you been in, man? Poop is everywhere.
Sorry to say
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, bro. This motherfucker. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh shit. It's like, I hate to say, when I go out the inner cities, I just see poop. The way he just fucking says it. He just sounds so horribly, like, bad that he said it. He's like, I just feel so dirty saying this, but poop. Oh my god. Ben spends too much time in the Taco Bell bathroom. Dude, I bet he thinks Taco Bell is like too Hispanic, you know, too colored for him, so he doesn't go to it. So, like, he's probably that racist.
Homeless people in all these countries. Well, why do they not see?
Wait, whoa. Where are the homeless people? It's like, well, Dennis, the policies you advocate for create that. So you shouldn't be surprised. They're a symptom of the system that you advocate for.
If only they had a government with no safety net that was constantly screwing over the underclass and refusing to fucking
no shit.
deal with things like drug addiction and mental illness.
Suffering from this as we do. So let me just take a moment aside.
Probably because they don't have a bunch of racist old fucking KKK Grand Dragons running everything like we do. I mean, you think that might have something to do with it, Dennis?
Or like little neo-Nazis like running like a state like Florida and shit, you know, letting neo-Nazis feel like they're comfortable to fucking wave their fucking flags and tattoos around for everyone to see and shit because they feel like they can get away with it. Yeah, what about that, buddy?
Policies which have dominated, by the way, the American landscape since at least the 1980s. America has been a fucking staunchly conservative country since the 80s.
You're on your own.
Not just since the 80s, so frankly, for pretty much like its entire iteration. Like, there was a lot of like progressivism and leftism and shit like that, but when it came to like the national, like systemic, like root of like America, it's always been socially conservative. Like, I mean, frankly, if we're just gonna be honest with that.
Like, you guys have been...
I mean, it took a lot of the grassroots, like, leftist progressive, like, you know, movements and shit that have challenged that norm and stuff to, you know, break away from that little bit by bit. Like, I mean, so, if anything, like, the fact that, you know, like, we, in a sense, are not really, like, as socially conservative, even though it's, like, starting to really reverse, you know, effect in a lot of ways. You know, I mean, the fact that we aren't nearly as much in comparison from then, you know, kind of shows that, you know, because of those things, it, you know, is why that shit chips away. It's not, you know, because America just wasn't, like, you know, it just, you know, was that for a little bit. I mean, frankly, I mean, realistically, the closest it was probably with FDR, and, you know, and even then, like, it was only the fact that he pushed a lot of very specific policies and shit. When it came to what was already in place, he didn't really change that much with that. He just instilled a bunch of new shit and established, you know, new paradigms with different policies and established new things like Social Security and shit like that. And with the New Deal.
The argument have been the stewards of this America that you're talking about. So don't you think maybe your policies have anything to do with American cities falling apart?
Those damn...
No, we're not culpable in any way. We need to go back to...
It's just damn queers and trannies and stuff. That's what I
And
say.
remind you that given how often YouTube and other major media outlets
That boosts your fucking shit way more than lefties.
big tech as they call them, they drop things. For example, what was it? Robert Kennedy Jr. was on with Jordan Peterson, and that was just dropped by YouTube.
You know what? Good. Fuck both of them.
I mean, two very major figures.
It's two major figures. I guess one of them because they're running for president, but that doesn't necessarily make them, like, you know, good or anything. I mean, what?
Maybe in your fucking world, but...
I mean, yeah, and this fucking sort of social media pundit sphere, I guess you could say that.
Information,
Roblox Tanzania.
which is the left's way of saying we don't agree with you.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there's another one. It's rolling up. It's like, what's up, guys? What's up, fam? What's up, y'all? Yeah. Aw, okay, that is actually kind of adorable. That is actually pretty cute. Cats, big or small, will always be cat.
This type of shit, you guys cannot blame the left. They've been completely ineffectual, and your policies have ruled the day. So if you want to bitch about this, you're really going to have to turn that fucking scrutiny inward.
Yeah, I mean,
the way they present it, though, it's like leftist policies pretty much run America.
the last time I checked, like, the unfettered capitalism and, you know, allowing
we're rampant with
stuff.
socialism. Are you kidding me? We're
The
socialist
religious,
America.
the constant...
We are nothing more than a Marxist, Leninist, Soviet Union, Bolshevik style society now.
religious intrusion into our fucking institutions. All of that is conservative. The breakdown in our immigration policy, going from being send us your whore, sorry.
So, oh, your whore, huh? Send us your whores.
Or your tires. Whores.
Whoa, Paul.
These bags, your scumbags, and yearning to breathe some fucking free air.
Send Paul some whores.
You know what? Hey, based. Yeah. You know what? Let's reframe the Statue of Liberty to be the statue of fucking, sexual liberty, dude. Hell yeah.
If people of your ilk's fucking stewardship, that has turned into do not come.
Do not come. We know that you are traveling brave with the coyotes over to our border, but do not come. Do not come.
Because we need your labor to exploit.
The infrastructure of this company.
Our cat basically did this. My brother said that there was a motorcycle coming down the road and she just flopped in the middle of the road. Oh my god, wow. I mean, man, cats gotta be careful of that shit, because I've unironically had to see a cat get hit once. That was bad.
Falling apart because you've appropriated away so many fucking public dollars to the defense sector that we can't even fix a fucking bridge built in 1872 that 150 trains a day are going over.
Oh, by the way, there was, literally a train derailment in the Yellowstone River and shit. So that's just great. In Montana, too. So, our infrastructure is literally fucking just collapsing pretty much, every other fucking day now. And yet, I wonder what policies are, at fault for that. I guess at this point, I lack thereof.
I think none of this has to do with leftist policies at all.
Thing that the left differs with, and they don't call misinformation, I can't think of one. Anyway, Jordan Peterson is not a man to misinform.
Well, he does that to himself.
To say the least.
Oh my god, man.
Wow.
Jordan Peterson's fucking limp noodle bouncing off of them tonsils right now. Oh, yeah.
You can't think at all. He's just literally spewing shit, dude. And, he literally has, Jordan Peterson is just I let her have her way. Just, going all up in that bitch. Nah, dude.
Comes on again.
Jordan Peterson, I let Jordan Peterson and his grandmother let her have him way with me because they're just like a man you do not want to misinform. Well, guess what? We do it. He does it to himself. We don't have to misinform him. All the hubris and the bullshit and the insane dog shit that comes out of his fucking brain, it just straight up, it is on it, literally all on him. No one has to, make up bullshit. He does it to himself.
So we are afraid at PragerU that this could happen any day to us. They'll just pull the plug. So therefore...
God willing.
Good, yeah, please, good. Please let that happen.
It's so much harder to grift.
Godspeed.
The grift will become 3 times harder. Unless you go right now into your wallet, reach out and just donate to PragerU. Keep up the defense.
God.
Look, big tech is against us. The world is against us.
Sound like a good old preacher.
Yes, but we're the truth tellers.
Prager, Dennis Prager.
So Dennis Prager needs to afford more cruises in Europe, and how's he going to live a luxurious lifestyle if you're not giving him money right now?
See some of the comments on here. So I just got back from Europe, actually Italy, a couple weeks ago. I did not see any Pride Month stuff, and things seemed pretty normal. When I got home, everything was still normal. I know a lot of this crazy stuff is happening in the U.S. I don't know if I am blind or I live in a bubble, but where I live, I just don't see it in my face.
Is this is that pretty much the most normal person in this comment section? Because honestly, for most average people, this is probably just the case. It's man, this whole crazy woke shit must be just insane, but I don't see it around here. Huh. Is it really, that bad like they say? Huh, I don't know. It's, this comment's reading, being read, or at least, was written, with a sense of skepticism about this.
About it, as far as all the crazy pride stuff in LGBTQ,
sort by,
etc.
Do the top comment.
Alright, I believe this is the top comments, but...
This was one.
I was gonna say, no, the most normal person would be TJ, but, yeah, I mean, yeah.
I feel like I was living in 1950s United States. I feel the same way in Thailand. Why? Because people haven't lost their minds like they have in the U.S. It's a remarkable return.
Oh my god, Thailand is literally a backwater monarchy, dude. Like, it's a monarchy. Like, the monarchy literally will, like, jail you for defacing, like, anything that has to do with him. Like, I mean, what do you oh my god. Like, no, like... It's even worse than 1950s America. It's like 1650s England. Like, what are you talking about? Like, oh my god, it's horrible. Like, no, it's even worse. Do they even have AC in Thailand? I mean, if you're royalty and you're, you know, rich fuck, probably, or a tourist, then yeah, probably you do. For the average citizen, probably not. You probably have to live in, like, some literal, like, you know, like, sheet steel fucking shack that was, like, you know, made up by your parents or some shit, because, like, they had to, like, scrape up all the savings that they had, you know, from, like, mining away or some shit at some slave pen. I mean, it's like it's horrible. I mean, it's not even like a degradement to the people there. It's just like their government. Their government's a shithole. I mean, it's what makes that place so, like unappealing outside of, I guess, Bangkok or whatever the fuck. But even then, there's a lot of stereotypes and shit. It's like, if you want to get a prostitute, well, be careful, you know, whatever the fuck. Because it might just, you know, bang some cock or whatever the fuck. There's a whole fucking meme about it, right? Like, I mean, it's like, it's not exactly a place that is known for being great to go to. Outside of just, like, you know, being, you know, a raunchy place to have a little fun, wink, wink. I mean, it's known for being that type of place. But, oh, it's 1950s America over there from being from Thailand. It's like, well, guess what? There's a lot of that shit, too. There's a lot of jokes and memes, you know, that a lot of tourists have about it being a pretty sexual degenerate place.
Or, like, would obviously represent themselves as, like, we love America, we're patriots.
But you know what? More power to them. More power to, like, the trans drag-wearing, you know, prostitutes out in Bangkok or whatever. You know, more power to them. I'm not even dogging on them. Cool. Base. If anything, they're, like, some of the rare base, you know, awesome sauce motherfuckers out there. So.
You're better than us now.
Like, all of a sudden, they're the first ones to be like, fuck America.
America,
Thailand,
you know what?
Bulgaria, that's where shit's good.
And then please go.
Lived in Europe. My God, the medical coverage and treatment is vastly different. Went to a hospital in Germany. Not only do I not worry about medical bills due to better insurance policy I had to get there, but the treatment and staff was so much better. And the way...
Yeah, because it's not run by a private for-profit system. That's why. America's system is run by nothing more than just like a capitalist for-profit system, instead of, like, you know, a total social safety net standard, you know, where it's paid for via taxes, like Germany and a lot of other modern nations have. So they don't, yeah, so the average person doesn't have to worry about things like medical bills or paying out of pocket and shit like that. So in the long run, they save fucking money. Shocker. It's like, honestly, literally, like, even with the healthcare aspect out of it, I mean, if you think about it, it's literally even like a, like, you know, just basic, you know, like, financial, like, savings, investment, like, economics 101 shit. It's like budgeting 101 type of shit.
What? All of a sudden, you guys are fans of fucking socialized medicine, too? What you experience in Europe is what is it is like in the suburbs and rural areas of most red states.
What?
Europe is what?
What?
His examples of how things are different are like couples hold hands and children play patty cake. That's every fucking where.
It's like, I don't even know, like, I don't even know how to even, oh my god.
Minds, dude.
You guys have lost
They've lost the plot.
You no longer base
God damn it, damn it, TJ.
your assessment of reality on what you actually see in the world. You base it on what you fucking see on PragerU. Here's when I started
America's
reading
not
the letter.
vastly different, dude. It doesn't matter. Like, I've been to plenty of blue states, red states, everything in between. It's not that fucking different.
You really ain't.
I remember I saw one on here earlier. I think they might have taken it. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, no, that's one I upvoted.
I mean, does anybody want to tell Dennis Prager that this... Because it's not like the stuff that he mentioned isn't happening in the United States. There are inner city environments going to shit. There are kids who are neglected, don't get to have fun and stuff. Maybe not ever playing patty cake, but you get my drift. Like,
Sure.
his criticism stands. Is somebody going to tell him that this is as a direct result? The difference between Europe and the United States when it comes to those things is that Europe didn't make college unattainable. Europe didn't make mental health care unattainable. Europe doesn't force people into the fucking complete destitution when they lose their jobs. Europe has a social safety net that allows people to be decent and live their lives decently. Every fucking thing that you advocate for, when you're talking about slashing city spending, you're talking about cutting homeless programs that would keep people off the street. You're talking about cutting.
They all want to gut.
But you're talking about cutting free drug counseling, which
and even when they want to, like, maybe, like, do a half measure to try to, like, you know, put something to kind of, like, maybe put a Band-Aid on the issue, like, you know, how sometimes, at least in Portland, that would happen. Like, even then, they'll do pretty much everything in the power to stonewall and obstruct and make it hard for those type of institutions, you know, even with those half measures, to even be effectual. And basically use that as a way to justify how they don't work, and this is why we need to just criminalize it and, you know, do these sweeps and all this other shit, instead of actually, you know, expanding and funding those type of things more, so people can actually have a little bit more of a fairer shake, you know, and shit, instead of, you know, just, like, giving up because you barely even fucking tried in the first place.
Street in the first place. You're talking about county-wide mental health initiatives. When it turns out, when you defund all the things that help society and help people live happy lives, people live shitty, divided, tension-filled, dirty, debased, degraded fucking lives. It's like it's right there. Nobody makes this connection. They go over to Europe. They see a place where people aren't fucking desperate and dying in the streets.
Yep.
And they go like, why can't America be like that? Because America doesn't spend any money on any of that. Because of people like Dennis Prager.
You know what the real problem is?
I mean, one of the things I remember about being out in Iceland shit, I only saw what theoretically might have been a homeless camp, but I wasn't too sure. But, you know, and I was taking a hunch and probably saying it was. And it was literally just one, like, out of the entire being there and shit. And it happened to be, I forgot the name of the place, but it was like this little museum / like a little restaurant building. It was kind of like a little tourist attraction area. It's like a little dome thing or something like that. It's next to the airport and like the University of Reykjavik over there and shit. But, like, there's like this little hill that's, that at least back in World War II is where the British used to have their little military posts when they invaded Iceland, preemptively because they thought the Germans would. So they built their little fort on top of the hill. But while I was exploring that place, there was literally like one tent there, and actually even then it was actually pretty well maintained for all intents and purposes, and looked like it was pretty kept up. Like, it actually had a pretty decent amount of supplies. I saw what looked like a little generator and a tiny little like solar panel thing going on and shit. You know, like, you know, despite being, you know, in a homeless situation, at least what I would think, you know, just considering what I saw, I mean, you know, had kind of like a little setup going on, all in all. But, you know, just because, despite that, you know, maybe the person doesn't want to, or for whatever reason, at least ostensibly, you know, considering, you know, different certain factors or certain systemic issues when it comes to social and economic conditions, like, I mean, there, in a way, there can be at least a little bit more of a choice, so to speak, you know, for someone if they want to do that, and not necessarily get totally fucked over either way if they do make that choice. Because, honestly, I have known some, it's very rare, but I have known some people who are homeless that do choose to be that way, and choose to be homeless because they don't want necessarily be tied down and be, like, attached to, like, you know, the system, so to speak. I mean, like, if anything, you know, like, at least philosophically, a very strongly, like, free libertine style, like, kind of mentality with it. But, you know, it's, you know, rare, but I have, you know, met these type of people before. There actually used to be a guy for like the longest time. I'm sure he probably like moved on somewhere else or something. I'm not too sure. But for a while, he used to come to our store all the time, getting like breakfast burritos and stuff like that. And you know, and he was like one of those type of dudes. You know, so, like, I mean, it's pretty rare, but, you know, you can find some of those type of guys, and I'm sure, like, those type of people aren't, you know, like, you know, just exclusive to the U.S. I'm sure they're out in Europe, too, you know, so, honestly, I wouldn't necessarily be too surprised if, you know, at least to some extent, I would, you know, maybe statistically, just more of a likelihood of someone who might be homeless that might have chosen that, you know, in a sense. I'm not saying that's good, bad, right, or wrong, but, you know, at least, or even necessarily correct, it's kind of more of a speculation. Like, I don't know if that is truly the case. I'm sure, especially for a certain place like in France or UK or somewhere else, you know, it's probably different, but for somewhere like Iceland or, you know, maybe like, you know, Denmark or some shit like that, or, you know, the Netherlands, it might be a little different. You know, so, I mean, all in all, I'm sure it varies a little bit.
The graphics are slightly different than those in major U.S. cities.
Oh yeah, a little
Oh, what the hell? Is that well, that's a little bit of a dog whistle. It's like, I'm sure there's some demographics that have something to do with that. Which, funny enough, at least when I was in Iceland, it was pretty diverse. I mean, obviously the citizens, you know, themselves demographically were probably obviously mostly, you know, Icelandic and white for the most part. But there's a lot of people that happen to, you know, be there, right? And a lot of them, yeah, like, there's honestly, like, a lot of, you know, nationals from all over the place and all over the world and shit. You know, people from different parts of Europe. Like, there was people from, you know, Asia and shit, touring, you know, doing tourism out there and visiting. All sorts of people. And guess what? Like, the fabric of Icelandic society has not collapsed because of that. Because guess what? You think, you know, like, every single person that might be, you know, minority or some shit is, you know, just a citizen. Well, no, they might potentially be a tourist. I mean, especially living in inner city. I mean, there's always an off chance. You never fucking know. I mean, it's like, and, you know, but at the same time, it's same thing for anybody else. But, like, regardless, it's just like, with that, it's like, I mean, they're going to visit and check things out and see a place. I mean, just like, you know, I would visit anywhere else, right? So it's just like, I mean, it's like, that doesn't also somehow destroy the fabric of society, you know, because, you know, maybe there might be, at least demographically, some sense of homogeneity, doesn't necessarily mean their culture or society is, just by that proxy. Just because there's going to be people from all sorts of walks of life, you know, and all sorts of demographic backgrounds that are going to be visiting this place, or temporarily live there, or might move and live there, you know, for an amount of time, and eventually meld into the demographic. So it's just like, I mean, it's like, honestly, I mean, to a certain degree, I mean, no society is going to be purely homogenous, you know, after a certain point. So just this idea to try to continue to, like, hold itself to that, like, it's just so, it's kind of fucking pathetic in a way, in my mind, because it just has no real fucking merit. It's just like, it's mute. It doesn't mean shit. And if anything, it's actually in a sense detrimental, because there are some countries that are very homogenetic but actually have issues because of that. Like, Iceland actually does want more heterogeneity instead of homogeneity, because they're more prone to very certain genetic defects and don't want that, because a lot of people tend to be pretty closely genetically related, you know, so they don't want, you know, like, different genetic mutations to happen. They want, you know, a more diverse gene pool because of that. Japan, mainly due to age gap issues, you know, is a very homogeneous society, but because of how xenophobic culturally they are, unfortunately, at least especially governmentally, with their policies when it comes to immigration, they are not willing to help, you know, like, not just diversify the gene pool, but also, like, you know, put more younger people in their fucking country to be citizens there. Like, I mean, if anything, it's like a two-pronged thing going on with that. And those are just two countries. I mean, there's still a few other countries that have these similar issues. I mean, so if anything, like, homogeneity is not really necessarily a strength. Diversity is. Female McGill's not happy about this. What the hell? See, it's glitching again. Maybe go back to one of these old-fashioned ones? What the fuck? What? What? So a new stink baby. It's a kitty. Little stinky rat baby.
I love kids, Charlie. I love kids.
Oh, look at that baby.
Oh, hello. Are you home? Oh, yes, yes, he is. Come on in.
Come on, kitty. Oh, little kitty. Little kitty. Little diversion.
If you get my drift.
Things stay light out a little later.
Brighter. The sun burns a little brighter over there. Just like there are plenty of fucking there are a fuck ton of people of color in pretty much every European country. Maybe with a couple of fucking obvious exceptions. One of which I won't talk about because it'll trigger the chat. But there is one place that when people decided to go give humanitarian aid, they decided to warn people of color that they would probably be referred to as the N-word everywhere they went. But yeah, most of Europe is pretty fucking...
Oh, I remember that. I know what he's talking about. Oh my god. Oh man, I love Paul sometimes. But yeah, I remember that. Like if I remember correctly, like I initially saw that and I did find like at least one or two articles about it. And then after like a couple days I followed up with it to see if there was like, maybe some confirmation or some truth to it. And nothing really came from it, so I will admit, I don't actually know if that is or was true or not, but, I mean, yeah, it's definitely odd.
Pretty fucking racially diverse going back thousands of years, too.
Ron Miguel? What's going on?
Shut up! ¿A quién estás diciendo shut up? ¿A quién estás diciendo shut up?
Oh, shit. Well, yeah, never fuck with a Puerto Rican or Hispanic with a shoe. Never do that. Okay, that's actually a pretty good Spider-Verse meme. At least finally there's at least a good meme. Hold on, let me go back to that really quick. Gotta get that like. That's actually a good meme. That's a good meme. Like, Miguel memes are usually just like a picture where it's like, where it has like the music, but it's just like, this is actually you're breaking a canon event. No, and that's it. And it's like basically the meme is like the title in the YouTube video, and it's like fuck this. It's like what are these memes?
It is.
I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Like, I mean, you've seen a few of them, right? Like, because honestly, I just gotta be honest, those suck. It's like, I mean, can I at least see some video or something? And put something in the background to kind of give me something to look at instead of just like the picture, because I mean at that point you might as well just give me like the image with like the meme text. Yeah, they do. Yeah, like honestly, like I will admit there's a lot of memes of Spider-Verse, but I'm just gonna be blunt. There's a decent amount of them that just straight fucking suck, and I feel like there's more that do than ones that are actually good, and I feel like that's a little concerning in my opinion. Like, why aren't there really that many good memes? Like, the premise of the memes are good. I like the premise of the memes, but the executions are kind of shitty. She had the shoe. Yeah, yeah, it was. But I was also looking at her, too. I was like, kind of like, oh no. Because I also kind of felt the wrath a little bit, too. I was like, oh, shit. I feel like I was about to get slapped with a shoe. Hey, boop. Oh, look at you with that little ear. So cute. Got a little ear perked up.
A little on the sunnier side, if you get my drift.
Things stay light out a little later.
Brighter. The sun burns a little brighter over there. Just like there are plenty of fucking there are a fuck ton of people of color in.
Oh wait, back a little bit.
To this guy too, I was like, I wonder what he meant by this. And he's like, "Oh, does statistics, data and statistics trigger you?" I just said no racists do.
Wait, what? It's because the demographics are slightly. Oh, I wonder what he meant by this. Oh, does the day sis trigger you? No, racists do.
Yeah, well, apparently. It was a little longer than that, but.
You know one of TJ's catchphrases I like when he says, "Oh no," in a certain way. Is it that way? Oh no. Like that little, oh no. Dude, I know. Yeah, I love it. I think for me, it's always going to be that traditional peace the fuck. Wait, it would be peace the fuck out. Like the traditional OG. It's just so simple. Yeah. I mean, that one is pretty simple. Oh no.
Actions, but it was kind of fun this time.
I also kind of like it when it goes into, like, you know, King, TJ, Shaman, Wizard, you know, vibe a little bit. This whole, like, my brothers, sisters. Like when he says it in, like, a very preacher way. I kind of like that. He needs to do that again. He hasn't really done that lately. I like that shit.
Ridiculous. I mean, like, this is the same thing I tell these people all the time. Like, I've basically made the same argument, but not referencing other countries, because I've talked about how, like, these people all pine for the 1950s, but like they don't. They're against all the They're against everything that would economically lead to the 1950s being possible, because the idea of a household being supported by one person's income, like, that's not possible in today's economy.
What you see with stuff like this is that,
I mean, sure shouldn't. Like, I for me personally, I sure shouldn't wouldn't be able to fucking, like, sustain this house of just my income. Barely able to do that the SDF from my mom and me, but we were able to manage the shit. But nonetheless, it's like, that's just scraping. And a lot of it's just because I happen to be, you know, in a, you know, union workplace too, in a lot of sense. So I'm able to, you know, get a little bit of a better deal out of everything in comparison to a lot of other people, you know, luckily.
Because
dual incomes are increasingly impossible in the United States.
Yep.
It's getting to the point now where people are fucking starting to, like, live in, like, you know,
there are tons of people are working 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet in dual income households just to fucking put bread on the table. And this is, once again, this has nothing to do with leftists. Leftists, as a rule, are people that are trying to get the government to intervene in said things, to provide a safety net so people don't starve in the cold on the street. Isn't that crazy, Dennis?
Pretty.
Yeah. Wow, such a shocker. It's as if, like, government intervention is, like, you know, is not necessarily a bad thing. And honestly, you know what I really hate about Reagan, too? Is that he actually said a quote that it gets spread around amongst conservatives a lot, is still to this day even. And it's a Reagan quote. It's like, because Reagan says, like, you know, one of the worst type of sentences you can hear is that, hello, we're from the government, we're here to help. Like, I mean, or like one of the biggest lies or some shit, something like that. And it's like literally gets tossed around so fucking much. So basically just ingrains in the idea that, like, any idea of, you know, government intervention, you know, or, like, you know, subsidization is, like, just inherently bad. That's not what your country could do for you. Yeah. That too. But what you can do for your country. There's also that one too.
they're good at, and you'll see this on both sides. Really good at diagnosing the problem. The solution, though, is always elusive.
Like, no, I live here. I better believe I wanted to do shit for me. I mean, no shit. It's like, ask not what you could do for your country. Ask what your country could do for you is how it should really go. What are you doing?
Yeah, Scotty? Making sure we meet our $750 goal so we can do nope. The things that make us say nope. Did we, Scotty?
Let's look.
This gives and take a relationship that feels one-sided. Oh, yeah. I mean, it totally is a one-sided fucking thing. What do you keep fucking pawing at? Little butt.
At $7.31, $19 short.
Oh, $19 short.
Oh,
I guess.
Shit.
No, well, I made sure to help with that. I remember this part. I know they had another PragerU thing, but you know what? I kind of want to check out the nopes. Wait, what even? I'll skip that part. Maybe for another time. What's the nopes? What's going on here? In this video, an alligator was trying to eat a stork, but it ended up getting eaten by a croc instead. Was it set up by a stork? Oh, fuck, dude. What? Wait, hold on. What's going on here? I forgot.
Segue into this anymore because we've been so deep into this political shit.
It's
But I got nope shit. I don't know if you guys want to take a look at that.
America is the
Save
nope.
this. Well, hey, we'll just save this for. We'll just do it now. Peanut butter bread. I made Dylan Hall's variation. Batter was runnier than expected, but it turned out well. On with recipe test, huh? Peanut butter bread recipe. You know what? Downloading it. 2 cups of flour, taste of salt, powder, cup of peanut butter, large egg, or I'm guessing, maybe like 2 medium eggs or something like that. 2 cups of maple sauce, or a cup of sweet apple sauce. Okay. The Darwin Award segment. Yeah. I remember some of it, and I'm just like, honestly, a part of me was just like, this should have been renamed the Oh Damn Son segment. Because I remember some of this shit being Oh Damn.
Picture of anywhere in America, and I say nope.
Nope.
No.
There's some places that are maybe in America. I don't know. This is definitely America.
What's going on here? Oh my god! Oh, this happened once, actually, before to me. So, here, I want to tell the story. This actually, my brother accidentally did this once. Oh my god, this is actually kind of funny, but horrible. Oh my lord. Okay, actually, no, there's actually there's like a 2-in-1. So, I'm pretty sure this is the same night, or maybe different nights. No, this was different nights, but I'll tell the first one. It was 4th of July weekend. We were at Rockaway Beach in Oregon on the coast and shit. And, my brother set up, one of these, motors and shit. And he put one in. And he thought he put it right side up. But evidently he didn't. And he lit it. And then we all kind of stepped back for a second. And then it went thunk. But it went thunk. And then we just saw like a little... And then it kind of fizzed out for a second. We all just went, oh shit. And all of us started really stepping back. And then it just like... boom, it exploded like that. But luckily we were at the beach and nothing really happened. But also this kind of reminded me of another instance where my mom was sitting down on one of those recliner beach seats or whatever. And we had one of those little rockets that go doo 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 doo, one of those ones that kind of go pow pow pow, all that shit, kind of like AAA almost. We had one of those, and we shit you not, we lit it up, and we had it, in a spot where it wasn't, the tide coming up yet, but apparently while in the process of putting that down, lighting it, and walking off, apparently the tide just started coming up, because, one tiny little, wave of water, one, just a tiny little one, the tiniest of tinies, just went, boop, and then just knocked it over and pointed all towards us. And my mom just couldn't get up quick enough, while we all just started ducking for cover. Me included, I ducked for cover, went, oh shit. And she was like, ow, oh no. She couldn't even duck, so she just kind of went, oh shit, and just started doing this. And while all these little rockets going, just flying by her. None of them hit her, but they all just flew all around her. There was some shield or something just around her. It was or hitting the dirt, just popping off in the dirt or some shit in the sand. Oh my god, it was just fucking great. And this actually happened to my friends once on the river, on the Larimer River, because we had one which was on camera. Oh my god, it was the days where smartphones were just starting to be a thing too. So it was the time before social media really became rampant and shit. So yeah, man, I wish it was when I was a little kid. But so this actually happened with my friends, and goddamn, I wish I had this on camera because this was around the time with influencers and shit. Like, cause we did the same thing, and we had it right next to the Willamette River, you know, but there happened to be, like, a good little wave from the water or some shit, because something, you know, or maybe the wind or whatever, and a little, like, you know, we had it right next to, like, the water's edge, you know, because the tide wasn't going to come up enough, but a little, like, hit the fucking goddamn rocket thing, and it started launching, and we all started ducking for cover, and I started actually having flashbacks to that story I just told, and then my friend Logan happened to, like, duck to cover next to me, and he looked over and went, oh shit, and then one launch went, zoom, and then it literally went, like, zoom, like this, and he went, like, whoa, like that, like, oh shit. And I happened to look at his face like, oh goddamn, and I looked back and I saw it go boop right off of the edge into the tree line. I looked at him and went, oh fuck, dude, that almost hit your face. And he's like, oh god, I know, bro, shit. We all just started ducking, and we waited for like 10 seconds before, you know, after it went silent to be like, is it safe? And I was, cause like, oh my god, dude, those little rockets, man, like, don't put them near water, cause like karma will hit you in the face and some bad shit happens. My brother's friends ended up burning someone's yard. Oh my god, they burnt down someone's yard. Oh shit,
fucking morons, dude.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
You saw that little rocket fly over to the back of that truck.
Mm-hmm.
And there's more fucking fireworks over there.
Oh, there's a little kid. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god.
People would never be allowed to fire fireworks ever again.
And by the way, this is why California has safe and sane fireworks laws. As much as they suck, I can see why it happened. Because this is fucking absurd. You just turned a whole fucking corner in a neighborhood into Mogadishu.
Oh my god! He just turned a fucking neighborhood into Mogadishu. He just turned. These motherfuckers single-handedly just turned a corner of a neighborhood into Mogadishu.
People that are fine with that shit.
Oh my god!
There's some dumbass in your area.
Fucking
fireworks that blows their hand up, fucking kills himself, does something stupid. I've got third-degree burns. Say, handle the bottle rocket.
God.
What the fuck are you thinking?
Dude, it literally looks like a fucking war zone.
Dude, I saw motherfuckers dive for cover. This is
I mean, it's a giant explosion. They basically had a giant pile of gunpowder that was just unattended by, being controlled by civilians who don't even know what the fuck they're doing.
Would you want a firework to go off in your face? That's all you have to ask.
No.
You want fireworks to go off in your face? Fuck no.
It literally looks like a fucking like BTR, like a fucking Russian BMP is just like dun 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 dun, and then you got like a dishka on the top just going, you know, or whatever the fuck. Like it literally looks like what the hell is this, Syria now? Holy shit, is this Damascus?
Something.
Oh my god, what was that explosion?
Dude, and it's still going.
There's like goddamn firecrackers.
And then, like, right there, it's like at the last frame, it was like, boom, something like exploded. Like, oh my god, holy shit. Wow, dude. What the fuck?
Fucking wild shit.
You're a skull time,
The
dude.
alligator was trying to eat a stork, but ended up getting eaten by a crocodile instead. Was this a
It's
setup
like the TikTok version of David Attenborough, because they should not do this.
by the stork?
Oh shit. The alligator tries to eat a stork, but then a crocodile comes along and eats the alligator?
Yeah, you see this crocodile over here? Look at him. He's huge.
Dude, this is metal.
Oh shit, dude, look at them.
It's evolution, baby!
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Come and get me. Now you're dinner.
Oh.
Dude, he just swallowed that whole motherfucker down!
Oh my god! Oh fuck!
Oh my god! Get utterly fucked!
Get fucked, son! Whoa!
According to my plan.
Like, yes. Let me guess, Florida, dude. Well, there's only one place in the entire world where.
I mean, God, I don't think I literally. Wow. Ate the fucker whole, dude. Like, that motherfucker didn't even die before getting swallowed up whole. Like, Jesus.
Crocodiles mutually exist.
Wow.
Looks like alligator will be on the menu tonight, TJ.
I actually think it might be the other way around because, like there's I mean, because the crocodiles that live in, like, the Caribbean and, like, Central American shit are actually way smaller. Like, biggest, they grow about, like, 4 feet. Like, alligators can, in Florida and shit, like, they're the ones that can grow pretty big. So I think it might be the other way around, you know, so I think it might be a slight misidentification going on with, with this, but either way, it's, I think because they're called, like, what are they called? Like, man, I think, like, man, I'm forgetting the name of them right off the top of my head, but, yeah, they're not really, like, super big. But they're also actually legitimately can be pretty friendly, too, also, like, there's been times where people will actually keep them as pets. It will, like, kind of gallop around like a little dog, too, sometimes.
Dude, that is, I don't even really like using these terms because I think they're overused, but if that ain't the fucking Sigma crocodile right there...
That's a Giga Chad croc, dude, or a Giga Chad gator, I think. Like, I mean, either way, that is a Giga Chad of Giga Chads of the reptilian world, dude.
That is the most legit Sigma move I've ever seen. I've never seen a more Sigma move than that.
True.
That is...
Yeah,
damn.
He is on a serious Sigma grind set for sure.
All you dorks in the gym fucking 18 hours a day trying to fucking Sigma body it up. You may
Sigma body it up.
Go home and get a fucking beer gut, dude, because this crocodile just outmanned you.
Amen.
He swallowed that motherfucker whole. He swallowed that whole motherfucker.
Dude, I love how Balls is so giggly over this. What the fuck?
Dude, so far this ain't nope. So far these are pretty fucking good.
I mean, no shit. These are good.
I like this one. This one made me uncomfortable.
Whoa! Oh, okay, tarantula.
I don't like it.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, little friend.
Hello, buddy.
I really don't like that.
Okay, that guy is pretty quick for a tarantula. Dude, what the fuck? This tarantula got some muscle. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Like, you can hear it go... Like, smack it up again. Oh, my God. Okay, that guy got some muscle, dude. This is like a Sigma tarantula, dude. Oh my God! Whoa! It can move it on its own. Holy shit!
That thing.
Dude, this tarantula be hitting the gym, bro.
Wait, you better put a weight on top of that motherfucker.
I mean, no shit.
Oh, he's trying to get him in a...
He's trying to seal him up.
Yeah, seal that bait.
Wait,
yeah.
That's the kind of thing that they sell spiders to you in.
Yeah,
yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that looks like it was a pet that, someone was trying to grab.
Hey, it looks like one of these guys' spiders escaped into his house.
I mean, honestly, he had to have spooked a spider, hence why he was acting all freaked out and shit. I mean, that's why I was doing that. Honestly, tarantulas are pretty cool. Like, I like tarantulas, honestly. I mean, I was kind of like, oh shit, because it just out of nowhere, and it was like, just being like, and it's like, okay, whoa. Like, be like a slow-moving guy, being like, be a slow mover. Like, I like tarantulas when they're just kind of doing their little slow moves and shit. I don't like it when they're going like that. That's a little like, whoa, shit. It's like, okay, whoa.
Be as fuck though.
I don't know, man. I don't really get all that creeped out by tarantulas, but that's just because I've handled them and shit. Like,
yeah. Actually, my genetics/biology teacher in high school had a pet tarantula. And she was pretty cute. She was a little sweetheart. Like, cause every now and then after school, if you hung out with for like after school studies or whatever the heck and all that shit, cause he was open to do that shit, and he was actually very in a way, kind of adamant, encouraging people to do that if they really needed it. And every now and then I did. And, sometimes, honestly, he'll, like, be like, yeah, you want to, hold her or whatever? He'll ask some students, and some are like, no. And some will be chill, and I've done it before, and she's super chill. Like, she, like, will just, like, kind of, like, roll up on my hand, just kind of sat there for a second, and it was kind of checking me out for a minute, and just kind of, like, rolled up my arm for a second, put her on my other hand, and she just kind of sat there for a minute, and I was like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. All right, I'll put you back in there. I think I'm done with you now. Kind of poked her little back leg, and she, rolled right back in her little cage. So, I mean, she was pretty chill. I mean, because honestly, like, most of the time, tarantulas and spiders in general are actually pretty docile. Like, I mean, I've dealt with orb beavers all the time and stuff, and they're super chill. I mean, honestly, I run into orb beavers, like, all the time. In fact, I do it so often. I see them dangle from my hat a lot, because, like, my hat will, like, catch one of their webs or something. And, I mean, I'll just, like, hold on to him and be like, oh, well, hello there, little buddy, and just walk around and do his thing. If anything, they just literally see you more as a platform more than anything. So, like, as long as you don't, like, try to disturb it or freak it out or nothing, it's not going to care. I mean, so, I mean, like, even the golden orbs in, like, Texas, a lot of the Midwest shit, they could be, like, pretty big, too. Like, about that size. I've held those before, and they're actually pretty docile, too. Like, I mean, honestly, a lot of spiders are pretty docile, don't want to fuck with you or nothing. They just want to mind their business. So if they happen to be kind of walking on you and shit, if anything, eventually they're going to try to see if they can make a web or find somewhere else where they can get the fuck off of you. Like, I mean, they're not really interested in you.
It's actually another example of contact theory, because they say contact therapy or touch therapy or whatever is like,
cognitive behavior therapy.
I mean, it's like the way to deal with those kind of
something.
phobias. Yeah, you got to be exposed to it. So, like, a lot of times when someone's scared of spiders, if they're, like, trying to deal with the fear, touching a tarantula, having it crawl on you, and so on and so forth.
I mean, I've heard more so from people getting over their arachnophobia with jumping spiders, because, like, I think it's something about their big ol' eyes in the front, and the fact that they will, like, literally stare at you and kind of check you out for a little bit with their big ol' eyes and shit, and just kind of, like, observe, and, like, in a way are honestly more intelligent than their counterparts and stuff. I mean, I think in a way that, kind of softens a lot of the, like, creepy factor about spiders in a way. Especially when you look at their face.
Get over that.
Same thing with snakes. Like, I grew up in an area, like, even real poisonous snakes and shit. Like, I grew up in Rattlesnake Alley, dude. Like, it's Rattlesnake City where I fucking grew up. I saw a bunch of them when I was a kid. And it's just like, oh, you give them a wide berth and you go on about your day. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Actually, snakes are exactly the same way. My dad actually used to hunt them. He actually has a rattlesnake skin right over here. I mean, he used to hunt them on Rin Rock, like, right off the cliffs, off of Billings and shit, like, out in Montana. He used to do it all the time. I mean, and it's, like, as a kid, it's just like, Jesus. I wouldn't, but he did. But, like, I mean, but honestly, realistically, though, snakes will give you a wide berth in a lot of ways. They don't want anything to do with you, either. That's why rattlesnakes have that rattle, because that's a warning, be like, hey, get away from me, I don't want you near me. It's like, go away, please. I don't want you bothering me. Go that way or anywhere that isn't me. Like, despite it's literally saying, I got my little bubble, you're in my bubble. Like, I mean, that's what they're saying. And a lot of snakes will give you, like, some form of a warning. Like, cobras have that with their hoods when they kind of stand up and be like, what's up, bitch? Yo, what's going on here? It's like, you're in my turf, bitch. Like, a lot of animals, like, tend to do this. It's like, they'll kind of give you the sense of, like, fuck off, bro. Like, when they don't want to be bothered, and, will give you this warning and shit. Like, I mean, because in a way, they don't want to waste energy or, like, waste, time necessarily trying to deal with potentially a non-real threat as long as it could go away. Like, it's not looking to try to have a fight, so to speak. Like, it's just trying to be like, yo, I don't want to fight you, go away. I mean, it's like, you see that a lot with nature, so, I mean, all in all, like, I mean, a lot of these animals, especially like snakes, spiders, etc., I mean, they legit just don't want to nothing to do with you. Which is actually good.
And a little garter snakes, handled a little king snake once.
I mean, I have direct fucking sort of observable stuff about this, because Nova, the bearded dragon we used to have, like, there's no fucking, I would have been scared as fuck to touch that thing. but having her as a pet, and eventually you don't mind her just like sitting on your leg, sitting on your shoulder, whatever the hell, because you just get used to it. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, bearded dragons are so cute too, honestly. I mean, bearded dragons are awesome. I mean, poor TJ. He was initially scared of the poor old Nova. Oh, Nova, dude, I remember the like around the time when Nova passed. Funny enough, just because they kind of made a little thing about it, and it was sad. I mean, because she funny enough, she was actually pretty influential, so not influential, but like a little significant side character for DP/TFF for a time. I mean, she always was kind of around for little vlogs or little pet vids and stuff. Cute little lizard too.
Weird monster from another dimension. This is just another animal, and it has. Its
and
behaviors.
honestly, if you leave them alone, 99.9% of the things that people are afraid of.
Yeah, they're
not looking for you. They're not looking to bite you. And if you're just least a bit aware and give them their space.
I mean, think about the fucking. I mean, there's not many fucking things the size of a spider that's gonna be like, you know what I'm gonna do? Pick a fight with that fucking giant. You know what I mean?
Like wasps or
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I mean, it's like the equivalent of a human looking at one of the skyscrapers in the city and being like, you know what? Fuck you, bitch, I'm taking you on. It's just like, I mean, it's like the equivalent of that. Like, a spider would be looking at you being like, you know what, fuck you, bitch, it's on. I mean, you know what, brown recluses are the only ones that would do that, but, like, any other spider or any other little critter like that, yeah, no. No, not a chance.
But,
to defend territory, that's because the they're under the impression, giant. Oh no, the giant's attacking, we better defend ourselves,
Right, you blundered into their home and they're chasing you off. That's a different thing than them maliciously wanting to go out and get you or whatever.
But any animal has a point where it's gonna fucking attack you. Even the nicest dog, if you smack it in the face or something, is eventually gonna fucking bite.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, maybe not Zukov, but I don't think he's ever been overtly aggressive before like that. Here, I'm gonna go back from big. I
understand what an animal's limits are and respect them. It's probably not going to fucking attack you. Now, some animals, even just being near you, is disrespecting their fucking shit. So that's
well, and there are a few animals that have been known to directly prey on humans who aren't,
Sure. I mean, if a tiger wants,
I guess you could argue you went into the tiger's fucking, domain or whatever. But
well, look, but a tiger does. I mean, there's legitimate reason to fear a fucking tiger. There's no real legitimate reason to fear a fucking tarantula or most a garter snake
I guess
or something.
I mean, yeah, I guess it would depend on the tarantula. I mean, there is some way it can inject venom into you.
None are poisonous.
Yeah, they are.
They don't have powerful enough fangs to.
None of them are venomous enough to kill you.
Yeah, they can bite you, but a tarantula's venom is like a bee venom. It's on the level of a bee sting in terms of
I heard they can't even fucking penetrate human skin to get the venom injected.
They can. They especially some of the bigger varieties of them.
Right.
There's a species of fucking tarantula that is notoriously vicious. The Goliath bird eater. Have you guys ever heard of these fucking things?
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're huge. They're as big as fucking Shaq's hand, and if they're real angry at you or defending themselves, they can break your skin.
Yeah, it says if a tarantula bites you, it's similar to getting a bee sting.
Yeah, it's not venom is not strong enough to kill you. So no, I mean, obviously maybe if you have certain
fair allergy or something to it.
Yeah, sure.
Man, the idea of a tarantula biting sounds horrible. It sounds like equivalent of bee sting. Are we sure? I've handled a tarantula before. Their fangs are pretty. They can get about a yay or something. And for the Goliath bird eater, those motherfuckers are fucking huge, dude. It's hell no. Hell no. Bee sting my ass cheeks. Fuck that.
People are spooked out by spiders like daddy long legs, which is not technically a spider, I don't think.
Yeah, those don't scare me that much though.
A lot of arachnophobes are scared of them, and
dude, daddy long legs are fucking adorable. Dude, there's a bunch of them around here and shit. Dude, they're so cute. honestly, like, I like hanging out with them. It's just like I go outside and see a bunch of daddy long legs. I'm like, hey, the boys. But like, I mean, but honestly, they're adorable. Like, like picking one up and just letting them chill and shit, because they're just they're daddy long legs. I mean, they're adorable little things. I mean, like, why do I want to fuck with them? Burn them all, dude. They are your friends, okay? Like, if not, then you would literally have mosquitoes and, like, every other fucking bug, in the world to deal with. Like, I mean, bullshit, son.
They're an example of a spider that couldn't even break your skin if they wanted to. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Even if a daddy long legs tried
I bet there's one outside right now.
Go out,
I bet I'll find one.
Notice.
No.
And there's a lot of spiders that are like that.
Now, I mean, like, there's some ones that are legitimately... kind of scary, like a brown recluse or something.
Well, those are the ones that I'm scared of. Those are the ones that give me the heebie-jeebies and shit, dude. Because a black widow likes to live in dark places around your house and shit. Like, it's conceivable that you could get bit by a black widow.
It's really weird because I am scared of spiders, but I had a black widow in my window as a kid. Not as a kid, I guess it's more of like a teenager. But I mean, I noticed it never really left the window.
I guess there is it.
So I kind of just said, like, hey, you stay there, you do your thing.
I have a,
long as if I ever see you outside of that little area, I'm gonna fucking smash you. But
honestly, black widows kind of get misinterpreted as being bad, but they really aren't necessarily. They're actually pretty docile. Like, I mean, they won't fuck with you as long as you don't like mess with them. I mean, just like, well, any spider, frankly. But also, like, I mean, they, like, are exceptionally, pretty, like, likely to just be, reclusive and, try to avoid, any area that, would leave them exposed. Like, they don't want that. Like, the only time they're actually aggressive is when it's nesting season, when they're ready for, like, having eggs, and they got their eggs, and they've mated, and they're caring, for the little babies, for when they're ready to hatch and all that shit, right? Like, that's when they're aggressive, because their mama instincts are going on that shit. More venomous spider higher is on my kill list. I mean, I don't necessarily, disparage that, because I understand it, but, like, honestly, like, when it comes to, black widows, like, they're not really super aggressive until nesting season, which is between July and September. That's around the time, so we're kind of starting to get around that time when they're going to get ready to have their eggs. So it's like, once, that hits, that's when they're going to start being more defensive about their nests. Like, I mean, but beyond that, like, they're going to just be pretty chill and, frankly, just want to be left alone.
Well, I'm alright.
I have a prickly pear cactus, and in, like, the inside of the pot lives a black widow. And I literally have seen her hunting, like, bugs and shit from the cactus, and I'm like, I've moved that before, huh? I won't move it if she's out, though. If she's out, I'm like, I am moving this. But
black widows, the thing about black widows is they're not very aggressive. But brown recluses... A brown recluse is way more dangerous than a black widow because a brown recluse is aggressive and will attack you.
They love to live in piles of wood.
A black widow is actually a very fucking mostly docile, not very aggressive spider that would much rather run. It would much rather run away from you than fucking bite you.
I've moved that cactus, and it's huge, into the garage and all kinds of stuff and jostled around, and the black widows never really come out. They're actually very skittish creatures.
Right.
Yep.
When I first moved into the place I'm staying in now, the dryer vent was clogged up with, like, old fucking dryer sheets and lint and shit. And before I hooked the dryer up, I was just like, I'm going to reach off in there and pull most of that out. So I pulled a couple fistfuls out, and Amelia was standing right there, and she goes, whoa, that's a big one. And I was like, what? She's like, that spider. And I looked on the lint that I just pulled out was the fattest fucking black widow I've ever seen.
Oh my god! Oh
god.
Yeah, it was fucking alive. It was living in there.
Fuck.
Yeah, my house went like unoccupied for a while before I was in it, and so like it had just set up shop off in that pipe, and I grabbed it with my fucking hand and pulled it out.
Oh my god! Oh my god, man. See, that's like a risky moment right there, because like you're disturbing a nest. It doesn't like you could have accidentally grabbed. Oh fuck, dude.
That was a nope moment for me.
Nope.
You're just gonna have to run the jar twice. I put my hand off in that bitch.
Look, they really do not. I mean, they're not liable to bite you, but if they do, obviously it's
bad. Yeah.
I mean, that would have been a situation where if I had crushed that spider a little bit or fucking touched it real hard or whatever, it could have conceivably defended itself.
Spider Paul does whatever Spider Paul does.
I'd be in the fucking hospital.
Yeah, and the thing about a brown recluse too is if you get bit by them, it will turn your flesh necrotic. There was a girl bit at my school.
Oh, dude, yeah, a brown recluse will literally make your skin necrotic as shit. Like, a brown recluse is one you don't fuck with. Like, I mean, like, other spiders, will fuck off and leave you alone. Even, like, wolf spiders and stuff. Like, I mean, they usually don't want to be bothered, and even, for the aggressiveness they have, they usually are going to just try to run away from you and fuck off. But, like, I mean, for brown recluse, I don't know what the fuck they're made of. I don't know what evolution did to them, but they just have, like, a fuck you hate passion from, like, the 8th layer of hell. Like, I mean, it's just like, Jesus Christ. I mean, like, fuck brown recluses. Like, they're a piece of shit. Like, luckily, there's, like, little, like, regular, like, subspecies of wolf spiders or brown spiders that live around here that aren't brown recluses, that aren't that bad, but oh my god, they can get pretty big too.
Very, very nearly had to have her arm amputated because she was bit by a brown recluse, and her arm started to get so necrotic that they contemplated removing it.
Ooh.
So, no joke those.
Yeah.
You know what is a joke though? The intelligence of these people and what they're fucking about to do.
What's going on here?
For that too.
Cool.
Right.
Oh no! I already know what's gonna happen. No.
What?
Hasta luego.
You are a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah, there's not gas pockets or anything built up at the bottom of these ever.
Are you fucking kidding me? They have a Molotov? No. Oh man, I honestly unironically hope they get roasted the fuck up and they're cinched to shit. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go you one better, Paul. They're gonna provide
the gas pocket.
But that way, apparently it didn't quite catch with that, so they're gonna throw a Molotov down it.
Oh my god, no.
Why are they standing above it?
To get off of it. You piece of shit.
That energy goes, it just dissipates through the rock walls or whatever.
Yep, that energy just dissipates in the rock walls and just deeper in the fucking, cave. That's what goes on. That's what happens.
See what happens.
Like, they're basically turning this into a giant shotgun.
Well,
it's like a giant blank shotgun shell. It's like a negative 80 gauge shotgun shell.
Details.
A blank cannon.
You know what I'd like to be when a gun goes off? Standing
right in front of the barrel.
I'm looking down the barrel of the gun. Wonder what's gonna happen here, fellas.
Nothing bad could happen with this.
45.
Oh, don't do it, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Thing over it. What a fucking idiot.
Oh no. Oh no, I got.
Jump!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Duh.
Oh my, dude! It literally, it's like they just saw the light of the heaven's gate. They just saw the gates of heaven. I had to run up to drop that bitch, dude. And they sat there and just stared at it. They just. Oh my god! Oh my! Yeah, like you get the home swing, like, and just the flames. Oh my god! Oh my god! Like, what the fuck did they expect?
Duh. Duh.
Duh.
That motherfucker probably had to have some skin grafts and shit.
I can see. You alright?
I could see. Well, that's sad.
Oh, yeah. Is everyone alright?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
What the fuck did you think was gonna happen, yokel?
Fucking yokel motherfuckers.
I have no idea.
Oh, but their dumb fuckery has nothing on this dumb fuckery.
Oh no, what's
ability.
it?
What?
What's this?
He is okay. He's filling this with flammable liquid. I don't know if it's gasoline. I don't know what
Like
it is.
alcohol or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
Lighter fluid or something.
Light it on fire. That's the next step.
Oh my god, they're in their fucking house. They're literally are going to burn their house down. Oh my god.
Inside the house. And then right down the stairs. Whoa!
Nice.
You know what? If you ever feel like you're dumb in any point in your life, just remind you that there are people like this that exist.
Nice! We're in a fucking house!
Wait, what?
Whoa!
Nice.
He's in the
Nice. Wait, what? That's not nice. That's bad.
We're in a fucking house! Where's your fire extinguisher?
What a fucking moron, bro.
Oh my god, why are they laughing like, our house is burning down. Ain't this funny? Like, no, and why did you upload it, you dumb cunt? Like, what the fuck is wrong? You oh my god.
Man.
Wow.
I mean, how fucking stupid can you be?
The scariest thing is like, what if you live in an apartment and that's your fucking neighbor, you know? And there's just
Oh my god, I would move out.
lighting shit on
I don't
fire
give a
in
fuck,
there.
dude. Oh my god.
God. This person is exploring a cave and they're about to have a
Okay.
man, I actually already see some of it there.
What's going on
I
here?
had a little discovery.
Wait, what's that? Is that bear? What? Oh my god! That's a fucking cougar! Oh my god! I would shit my pants and fucking run screaming, dude. Oh my god, that is... oh my god, that's actually terrifying. Holy fuck. That is actually terrifying. What's a cougar that's sexy? Yeah, this is scary. I want a sexy cougar. This is not a sexy cougar. This is a cougar that wants to literally eat my flesh and kill me. Like, dude, that, oh my god, that's actually fucking scary, dude. That is actually scary. Like, he goes, you know, exploring a cave, you know, thinking, oh, this is kind of cool. And then you just stumble on this motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god! Run! Get out of there! It's hissing at you! No! Oh my god! Oh my god. I'm actually, like, I like, oh fuck. This actually scares me, dude. Like, because I know what these motherfuckers are capable of. I know what a mountain lion is capable of, dude. Like, these are, like, these motherfuckers can be man killers, dude.
Yep, time to
Fuck!
go.
Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, get out of there.
Yeah.
Now.
Let's get out of here.
Fuck. Oh my god. That, dude. Whoa, that actually woke me up. Holy fuck. And the reason why I'm so tense like that, because they live around here. There are cougars and mountain lions that do, not like literally in my area, but like they live out here in the Pacific Northwest. Like, I mean, they're common around here. And I've seen them before. And honestly, like, I love cats, but they're, like, the sight of one of those is not something I like to see. Like, I mean, it's nice to see them way off in the distance, but that's about as far as I want to see them. I don't want to see them close up. That's, fuck, that's just, ooh, that's scary, dude. Like, honestly, that's the reason why I'd carry a fucking 357 if I went hiking, is because of fuckers like that. Like, I mean, honestly, like, I mean, I'd be one of those guys. I mean, I'm just gonna be blunt with that. I ain't gonna carry no bear spray for that motherfucker. I'm taking a 357 and aiming for his head.
Hey, okay, it's a loud lion. Bye.
Time to go, bro.
Yeah, I'm good.
What's this? A wave?
Massive wave.
Oh, fuck.
Dude.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this looks bad.
Oh.
This looks bad.
Ooh. Oh.
It's there.
Oh, that's a cliffhanger.
I don't even know what happened after that.
I'll die.
This guy was in his bedroom when he made an interesting discovery. What do you think he's going to discover, Scotty?
Snake.
A snake.
How did you know that?
Into my bed, and
I mean, it's gonna be a snake.
down to my side, and there's a giant piece of snakeskin just sitting right there. So then I took a look around and took a look behind here, and we have, what's that? Oh yeah.
What's that? Oh yeah, it's a motherfucking snake. God damn, there's just a snake chilling in his house. Look at that little guy. You know what, I could tell this actually like what looks like a boa of some sort. So it's not venomous. It's a non-venomous snake, so it's actually a safe snake. Like, so luckily that snake isn't going to be, you know, harmful to this guy. I mean, but yeah, I was saying, dude, it's non-venomous. Like, just coax it out. Or get something long and, you know, get it out. And then just get it in the tub, and then there you go. And then just let it outside. Like, I mean, it's a non-venomous snake. I mean, it's not a bad snake.
Oh, fuck that. Just got real. Okay. No fucking thank you, my friend.
Let's see.
Why are you saying cut off his head and all snake must die? Like, I mean, and also, what if it is a female snake? I mean, and, like, you don't know that shit. I thought you liked snakes. Yeah, I thought you liked snake girls.
Where else, little guy?
I thought you had a fetish for snakes.
On down that road.
Nah. No, I'm not in favor of that.
I don't like snakes, but that's why you have a fetish for them.
I'm against this.
You like getting constricted by a snake.
Not what I like.
You don't like it, wink wink.
It's a giant fucking snake.
Oh, this is...
Oh, God, what the fuck? Oh, God, I don't know what was worse, Prager or that. I don't even want to know what the hell that was. In fact, actually, I'll take a nice little use of that to skip that one. Fuck that. I don't even want to know that one.
Look at that kid's head, man.
Fucking gross.
I don't even want.
This is a horrifying ride on a fucking elevator that for some reason has just like an open door. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if it's supposed to have a closed door that just doesn't work, or if it's just a very primitive elevator. This is definitely not in America. This is a fucking horrifying elevator ride.
It meets all relevant safety codes, TJ.
Does it?
So we can jump off in case there's a problem.
Oh my God! What the fuck elevator is this? Oh my God! What fucking elevator was that? What the hell?
Look, it meets all relevant safety codes, TJ.
Yes, it does.
So we can jump off in case there's a problem.
Oh my God! Dude, that right there is just sending me, dude. Oh my God. Dude, this fucking beam that just like kabonk just falls out of nowhere. I love it. Just bump. It's so sudden. Oh my God. It's like bump. It's just so sudden and abrupt. Holy shit. Oh God, Lord of mercy.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh my God. Oh fuck, what the fuck? That is the most cursed elevator of all time. Jesus Christ.
Satanic vibe. That's all. I feel like you're dissing on Satan a little bit here too.
Wait,
I mean, he's just making...
Anime has a satanic vibe. That's
based?
all. I feel like you're dissing on Satan a little bit here too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just making anime sound more appealing to me.
I mean, yeah, dude, anime sounds based now. What the fuck?
Like, I don't know.
Wait, I thought there was like an anime called like Demon Slayer or some shit. Like, aren't they about slaying demons and shit?
Either you're either elevating anime or you're lowering Satan, and maybe a little bit of both. Anime has...
No, yeah, both.
What the fuck, man?
7-Eleven, never seen one. It's a convenience store / gas station, depending where you're at.
I watch these guys. I watch this like caving shit.
Yeah,
I've got like minor.
This guy's in a cave.
What do they call it? Fucking
claustrophobia.
See, I would not be in a cave like this. Fuck caves like that.
Claustrophobia. Yeah. I'm not super bad about it, but I've got.
It's okay, I guess.
And this tickles it in just the right way.
Dude, when I was Chelsea has really, really horrible claustrophobia, and even when we were waiting in line to get on the Hagrid ride at Universal Studios, the rock, it's like part of it's in like a fake cave or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, right.
And like the cave walls get pretty narrow at some points in there, and even that was, she was like, "Fuck this! I do not like what they've done with this part." Did you handle my snake? Don't worry, it's harmless. Is that a sex joke, or are you talking about an actual snake? I don't even know anymore.
I think he.
I'm so claustrophobic, I'd scream if I was in an area that type. I want to scream, but I definitely would not exactly be comfortable. Like, honestly, like, I would definitely just be more about, like, I don't want to just be in that type of space. I don't mind being in close, tight areas necessarily, but I definitely don't want to be in this situation necessarily.
I think they're making fucking a pass at you, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ghost Juice wants to give you this snake, TJ.
Just so you know, I am interested. I'd like to cast a wide net.
Just looking at that picture triggers me a little. I mean, it doesn't for me, but it definitely makes me a little uneasy.
Anyway, cave exploring, yes.
So the reason I kept pushing is I thought it was going to get wider. But as I'm getting closer, I realized it's an illusion. The water was just...
You sound so exhausted right now, dude.
The mountain still above me. It was reflecting the ceiling off, and it just looked like a way bigger space. But it's continuing to narrow down. It's been like an off and on raining type of day. If it floods at all, I'm done for. So...
I'm done for.
I'm gonna attempt to turn back around. Even though...
Seems fun.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I guess the idea is your hobby is way more stressful than your actual life, so maybe your actual life feels like the fucking vacation. I don't know. Whatever fucking...
I mean, it's adrenaline junkies. It's kind of something that I like to do. I like doing exploreful shit. I've checked out abandoned places, abandoned buildings, climbed cliffs and stuff, I've done all sorts of cool shit. One thing I want to go into is, like, some caves and some, like, old mines and stuff. Like, I like to do that. But obviously within reason. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to go in a spot like this or a mine that's, like, overtly dangerous where there's, like, a 100-foot drop where I could die or something and get stuck. Like, I mean, there ain't no way I'm going to be doing that shit.
Surprised that I'm the same species as someone who does this for fun. I'm not claustrophobic. I just don't understand how the concept of putting myself in the danger of, like, slowly drowning in a cave is like a recreation.
Yeah, I'm exploring an unknown cave. It's like
the deal of hostile life in abandoned buildings. Well, there isn't any hostile life outside maybe a homeless person being like, "Fuck off, I'm sleeping here," or something. Which you just go away.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I mean, I'm just gonna say that.
Even though that's probably minimal.
That doesn't seem like a fun activity for me. I'm glad you apparently enjoy it.
I mean, look, there's interest in everything you can imagine. And going into these little tight, narrow spaces, there's probably something that pleases them. Like, hey, I'm discovering something new. they're probably adrenaline junkies, I would assume. They probably just have like unless they're like on the edge of death, it's like there's no interest to them.
Dude, I understand someone jumping out of a plane or something as an adrenaline junkie thing, but like, I'm gonna crawl deep into a cave where if I get like lost or the water level fucking becomes overwhelming, I just die a slow, horrible, nightmarish death in the dark.
I mean, I'm sure they understand the risk going in. I'm just
that would be scary. Honestly,
I don't get that as a thrill. I get fucking like, woo! I'm in a gunfight. Woo! I'm jumping on a plane.
Threat of death, TJ. Without threat of death, there's no reason to live at all.
But this is the threat of a fucking miserable death.
No shit.
I just love this shit too. Like, Hey TikTok, what's up? I'm about to die a slow, horrible death, 2,000 feet underneath the ground, completely alone and completely in a place where I can't be rescued. Fuck my life, right? LMAO. Anyway, this is Cave Guy signing off forever.
Cave Guy signing off.
I'm dead. Bye.
Skived out before. I mean, I want to eventually try to do that someday.
Yeah, this type of shit doesn't. I mean, like I said, it tickles my fucking claustrophobia, but I think it's kind of cool. I like the whole caving thing.
Like I said, I'm
like
glad they do it. I just don't get it.
If it were in a zombie situation, I would be bitten 30 minutes tops. Dude, you underestimate me so much. But I had to bite too. No, I wouldn't. Dude, I wouldn't get bitten in 30 minutes. Fuck you. I'm the one who's, like, got firearms and stuff. Like, I mean, bro, there ain't no way, bro. Like, I mean, what are you talking about? Like, there ain't... I got, like, knives. Dude, I know how to handle myself. What the fuck you talking about? And shut the fuck up. Take this treat. Don't bark about it. And just take the fucking thing. Get over here instead of being a little bitch. Fuck you, little asshole. I'm fine with open caves. Yeah, same here. I'm okay with them too. Come here. Come here. See, how hard was that? I didn't say anything about a paw yet. Oh, you just punched my gut. Whoa. Well, you quit whacking your tail, you asshole. No, stop it. Stop attacking me with your paw. You're insulting me. Stop! I'm being assaulted by my dog. He's committing crimes against me. Stop it! He's abusing me. Dog on human abuse. Ah! Hey! Have you learned a thing called patience, sir? Yeah, that's what I thought. Right? You know what patience is. Now you're starting to be patient. Well, give me the paw. That's not the paw that I want. Up. Ugh! Careful! Lucky that was my leg. That's not the right paw. Other paw. Not that one. Other paw. Other paw. There we go. Yeah, that one. Go punch yourself. Go punch yourself. God damn. My God. Goofball.
I'd be way more scared watching somebody like mountain climb or whatever than that. I saw some videos like that I can't even watch. There's this
the mountain climb's pretty fun.
Video
what are you talking about, Paul?
Of a dude, and it's like he's got a GoPro on his helmet, and he's climbing some fucking like radio tower or whatever. That's I don't know how many hundreds of feet up, but that insane. I can't. I will literally have a nervous breakdown if I try and watch that video.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, well, fun those radio towers. I mean, fuck that shit. I mean, rock climbing and that type of shit. I mean, that stuff is fun. I like that type of shit.
Videos because I have a fear of heights, and I watch them. The interesting thing about my fear of heights is really based on the fact that I have like really bad vertigo. Like I get so fucking dizzy
at a certain height. 8 cats howling at your door.
Well, let 'em in. I can't fucking control my limbs or my like equilibrium at all. I just feel like, oh my god, I'm so unsteady right now, which is the worst feeling to have that high up. But at a certain point, it kind of vanishes. Weirdly enough, like if I get high enough up, the illusion, like whatever triggers it, seems to like be less. So I'm not scared of heights above a certain height. It's like a range where I'm fucking terrified.
You know, I'm honestly kind of in the same level a little bit. So actually kind of why I want to do some skydiving, because, like, at least try it, because I feel like that might break that a little bit for me. Because, like, when it comes to, like, things like, you know, maybe like a radio tower, or like something that's like a really small, tiny spot, you know, in comparison to being on a very high altitude, when it comes to shit like that. I mean, it's like, that for me is kind of what does it for me a little bit. It's not really necessarily heights or anything like that. It's more about the insecure, like, aspects about being at the high altitude that might do it for me. Which, being at a high altitude inherently doesn't necessarily do that. Which, so I feel like, maybe something like skydiving might help kind of break that a little bit in a sense. Because I've always wanted to do that shit. Because I feel like, that might help with that. Because I've heard, like, it does help kind of break, the whole fear of heights thing, to do things like skydiving and shit.
A roller coaster?
Do you get the urge to jump off of high points? No. I mean, I guess maybe over rivers and stuff. Because maybe I want to be like, ooh, let me jump in a river, or something like that. But, I mean, a part of the fear is, like, why I especially don't, is, like, what if it's, like, 2 feet deep, right? Because I know there's, like, jump points where it's like, hey, you can go to this pretty cool spot, and, jump and, like, go in a deep area and stuff and have, like, in a swimming area and, like, near a river or some shit like that, right? Like, there's a lot of places like that, so, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, because there's, like, a lot of places I've been to where just, like, little swimming pools and, like, rivers, creeks and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of that out here in the PNW. And a lot of them have, like, little jump points, next to them, too. And it's, like, there's a part of me that's, like, I don't want to do it just because, like, man, I don't know why, even though I know it's safe, but because, like, of that, I think, of that vertigo that I think TJ's talking about, because I kind of get, like, this, where it kind of, hits a little bit. Where, I'm starting to kind of, invoke that instability in a sense when it comes to the height aspect of things.
Not typically.
Okay, so it's mainly that's like you're in the mountains.
Like when I'm going up, so I have to be standing because sitting down kind of nullifies it. But if I'm standing up like on a fucking tall balcony or something and I look over that edge, I immediately get so fucking crazy dizzy.
We all went to the mountains a few weeks
that.
ago. How did you feel when you went up to that gorge? Not the gorge, but up into the foothills of the mountains.
That was fine. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that up there's honestly kind of different.
I mean, that shit's different. Yeah, like, Scott's, I'm sure he's gonna say it too, but, like, I mean, there's, like, slopes and stuff. I mean, for me, honestly, there's, like, a more sense of liberation with me. Like, I feel more like, alive out here. And I can see everything. Like, if anything, it gives more of a sense of security because I'm, like, on top of a very secure point, on the ground, in a way. Like, at least, to a certain degree. I mean, depending on, like, the rock face or the, little, like, peaks or cliffs and stuff and shit. But nonetheless, it still gives that sense of feeling of, like, yeah. I love it. There's, like, a lot of places like Angel's Rest, Kings Mountain stuff that, that they're just really great, places to hike and shit. And just, it's like, once you get up there, it's like, yeah, it feels awesome.
Down is a slope. Yeah. Down has to be a drop.
Okay, so it's like you're the 20th story of a building. You look down.
There has to.
Oh my god!
Something about like seeing something down that distance makes I can't. It's like my brain can't quite calculate it, and it's trying to make sense of it. And when it tries, it keeps like trying to adjust something in my head, dude. And the adjustment it's trying to make just disorients the fuck out of me, and I feel like I'm gonna fall. The day you left, I'm glad you did. You probably wouldn't have done this anyway. So
I mean, a lot of it, I think, is just because of perception. Because things are so high up and you're on such a tiny little point and platform that your brain is processing more of the background, which is so far below you, in comparison to what you're on, that it does kind of give that sense of disorientation. I kind of think I know what he's talking about.
Walk, and part of it is like a glass thing where you can see down.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I don't even know if I might be able to do that, honestly. That might just give me... I mean, I might be able to, but I would be like, alright, I'm cool. As long as I hold on to these very firmly and tightly on the railings and just, like, casually walk along and be super secure, I would be okay. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be super, super careful about that.
Dude, it's...
Even if I know it's gonna be fine.
No, I'd have to turn back. There's no fucking way. I couldn't do it.
You seen that? Were you talking about that glass bottom bridge?
Yes.
I think it's in China.
There's one of those. There's one of those in China where like it's basically the whole bridge is built out of glass. Yeah. And so you walk across it and it's just, you know, you can see 360 degrees. I'd do it because I don't get dizzy. I just get a huge adrenaline rush.
Dude, I mean, like the scary thing is just being so dizzy because I just feel like I
just send it Discord.
Can't spatially orient myself. It feels like being untethered from the ground.
I think
it's horrifying.
Oops.
I really hate it.
Whatever. I'll look at it later.
So it's really not the height I'm scared of. It's that feeling. Whatever's going on in my brain that causes that feeling of just like, oh my god, complete disorientation is really what I hate. TJ, I've eaten at the Space Needle restaurant.
Yeah, we've done that.
Like I said, I'm not scared of heights. I'm scared of that feeling and what triggers it. TJ, my buns would make your wiener feel like a bratwurst.
What?
All right. Cool.
Would you like some bratwurst, TJ?
Apparently I am the bratwurst.
That cave looks very comfortable to be crawling through.
And he died.
Hey guys, this is Johnny Extremo, and last month you all challenged me by getting me to 10 million likes to do the 360 over a pit of man-eating scorpions challenge. And I'm just here to let you know I didn't quite make it. Broke my neck, so thankfully I can't feel anything, but the scorpions have already started to feed, so make sure you smash that like.
Share it with all your friends. Let them know, look at me, I'm paralyzed and dying.
Oh my god. Oh fuck, a bunch of hornets. Oh Jesus Christ.
This is just like a ground nest of yellow jackets.
Jesus Christ. Oh dude, I got the EBGBs. Get a fucking torch and just heat the fuck up out of that glass. Let them all burn.
That would have been bad.
Let them all cook.
Dude, you better
let them cook,
like
dude.
You need to run anyway, because that fucking they're gonna knock the.
Yeah, dude. Look how. Oh my god. Look how many there are.
There's more than we thought.
There's more than we thought.
More than we thought, boy.
Hurt us real bad.
Oh my god. Look at. Oh my god.
That's enough to hurt us real bad.
Oh yeah.
Ew. Dude, I swear to God, if that kid knocks it over, I'm gonna laugh, but also get scared and freak the fuck out, dude. Oh my god, I hate these fuckers. Like, oh my god.
That hurt us real bad. That hurt real bad.
Look at them all.
Real hurt.
Fuck, dude. And then there's the Asian giant hornet, which is basically a literally 2 to 3 inch version of these fuckers, and far more evil and aggressive, and will remember you, like visually. They visually remember shit. It's like they'll remember you like it's like a non-PTSD session and be like, get that motherfucker. Like, I mean, those bitches don't play around. It's like, I mean, goddamn lucky these fuckers aren't like that. I mean, fuck, dude. Holy shit, man. I hate these bastards. Like, I understand to an extent. Like, I actually like parasitic wasps more, because don't really want to that are bitches. Fuck these bitches.
Oh, Paul, it hurt us real bad.
Oh my god, look at them all, dude.
Come on, knock the jar over. Knock the jar over.
Where's the guy with the Molotov when you need him?
Yeah, where's that guy from earlier from that crate?
Molotov.
Yeah, drop
that tunnel, dude. Yeah, get him into this.
Knock it over, isn't he?
Nah, he's not gonna knock it over.
Ah, damn.
He just spoiled the tension, but that's all that happens.
Dude, there's so many of them.
It's just the threat, Scotty. It burns in your brain. All right, Scotty, have we made that last goal or no?
What's our last goal? What's the amount?
Man,
900.
Those hornets right there, like the yellow jackets, I think that's like the biggest nope right there, honestly. That's like a nope if I've ever seen a nope. Like, nope. I think out of all that, like, that was like, that right there is the biggest nope. Not even like the cave was like a real nope. I mean, I will admit, it kind of like it increased in nopeness. But, like, I mean, the first shit was, like, kind of a, oh, damn, son. But, like, you know, it started to slowly but surely increase into nope. And, that right there is, nope. I actually had one point where there was a yellow jacket nest on, like, in this little pot plant, like, in front of our front door once, and, like, my dad actually was aware of it and was going to be dealing with it, and he was out to go grab some stuff, and me and my mom came home from, I think, probably, like, seeing a movie or, like, going to a restaurant or something. I forgot what. But my mom saw this little thing that he set up saying it's like, go through the garage, like, there's a wasp nest, over here. And my mom was like, oh, he probably did this as a little joke or whatever, and just walked on by, and I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna trust that. And, I happened to straight up, like, watch and see a bunch of hornets, like, come out of this fucking potted plant from the bottom of it, going, and I can literally hear it, like, hear the buzzing and shit as they're all like, what the fuck, and getting all disturbed and shit. And, my mom went, like, for the door and shit, and I went the other way. I went for the back way, because I was smart enough, especially after seeing that, being like, fuck that, and just left. And went the other way around, and, when I went through the back door, my mom was going through actually like this way over here right next to the garage door, and I remember she just went oh fuck out of nowhere, like oh shit, because she got stung once, and I just like went through the back door, and I was like like Mom, I told you not to go for there, why? And I think that was also the same time my dad came home too, actually, funny enough. Because because I remember he came around home the same time, and like as Mom already went for the inside, I was just going for the back, and he kind of rushed with me to be like, oh shit, like going through to be like, oh no, gotta let her know, and hopefully she don't get stung or something. Nobody get my dry ass of a hamburger with no condiments. Ugh. I wouldn't be able to do that. Why am I pulling that up? Oh yeah, because I wanted to, he sent me some on Discord. What the fuck was it? What was it? John Connor, while y'all making friends with AI. Well, whatever. That's his problem, not mine. I'm gonna be making friends with that AI. And you know what? John Connor also befriended an AI. Like, he literally did. Like, you tried to give him more human emotion and shit because he was meant, like, that Terminator was meant to protect him. I mean, you can say what you want because, like, oh yeah, he was reprogrammed, blah, blah, blah. But that's besides the point, though. He still did. So, I mean, watched it die, too. Yeah, and he also watched it die as he was, like, literally begging it not to. He was literally begging, please don't die, I don't want you to go, and like, and all this other shit. Like, he was literally begging it, and he was like, no, I must complete my mission. And did it anyway, he didn't give a fuck. And while John Connor is, just like sitting there like, damn, one of my closest friends, like, really, if you think about it, one of his only friends, because like John Connor was like this little outcast little kid, that really barely had any friends and shit, and was kind of a loner and stuff. I mean, the Terminator was kind of his only friend, if you think about it. It's actually kind of a sad, thing, if you think about it. It's kind of a tragedy, in that sense. King says, because at least this guy in it. Well, sure. But, I mean, you still can't at least take away the fact that, like, he had, like, an actual connection and, arguably a friendship with an AI. Or at least with an AI reprogrammed AI intelligence at the very least. I mean, it's like, I'm not saying that you are, but I'm saying that, John Connor is just a tinge hypocritical in that sense. Because he knows that there at least can be some sense of value with, at least a reprogrammed AI. Which, I mean, at least philosophically, or at least, in theory, shows that AI, at least if programmed in a certain way, can actually be beneficial. Because the Resistance has obviously reprogrammed different AI that they've taken from Skynet and shit that, are part of, Skynet's, AI system. That's learned to not be monsters, though. Well, it's not necessarily that they learn it, but it's also, that they're just kind of reprogrammed to it. But also, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, think about the one who, what was it, Salvation, I think? You know, where it was that guy who was a Terminator, you know, because, like, he was a prisoner, and, you know, when he died, like, his body would be used to be, like, one of those, like, cybernetic or, like, cyborg-style Terminators and shit, and he didn't know it. I mean, arguably, there could be some, you know, like, there might be AI to an extent, you know, that might, you know, be adopting someone's past personality, and by proxy, might not even be aware of that. Has conscious upload into a new machine body. Well, the thing is, though, isn't that not like a machine and to some extent, like partly a AI body to an extent? Yeah, basically a mind upload. Well, still, though. I mean, the point being, though, he's still a mechanical machine at that point. I mean, he's not aware of that. So it's just like, arguably, that, you know, it shows that at least the broader technology in it itself, you know, can be used in a sense, you know, at least arguably and theoretically to a benefit, but you know, and at least, you know, to an extent, you know, even the people, you know, arguably who've had a mind upload and shit, you know, when it comes to consciousness, can you know, not be aware that they're machines, or like to a certain extent maybe like partially like connected to an AI, and you know, go about their lives like they did when they were a normal human being. You know, so it's just like, I don't know, I mean, like, that's kind of what I love about Terminator, is that, like, I mean, it kind of does, at least at some points, you know, kind of show, and with little bits and pieces, even with the lesser Terminator films, that it kind of shows that there can be at least, like, a sense of, you know, like, benefit, or at least, you know, a positive aspect that can come from AI. It just needs to be tempered, in a sense. It needs to actually be for the benefit of humanity, and Skynet, obviously, is the antithesis of all of that. I mean, you know, and pretty much is meant to be the symbology of what's, you know, critical and what's negative about AI and when it comes to this type of technology. Which, I mean, it's, in that sense, I think is a warning, for sure. But I don't think that means that AI in itself, and that type of technology in itself, is bad. And I feel like, at least to some extent, Terminator at least kind of touches on that a little bit. John dies, the Sam takes his place for surgery that changes his appearance. Yeah, if I remember, yeah, I think that's what happens. I mean, to be honest, it's been a while. See, actually, Terminator human hybrid, not unlike Genesis, but unlike that, John doesn't go evil. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really know about the main three, but beyond that, I start getting a little foggy about what I know. Like, the fourth one, I kind of know about, like, but after that, it's like, I don't know anything about Genesis, to be honest. Outside of maybe a few things that people have told me before. Where'd he go? Alright, where'd that little hoe go? Where'd he go? Good cop. Did he just, like, fuck... Did that retarded fucking idiot just, like, literally left him out here? Zuka. Zuka. What are you doing? Come here, buddy. Come on, man. What are you doing out here? Man. Dad is such a non-observant fucking idiot. didn't realize that Zukov was outside and followed him. But luckily, this little turd was just sitting right it was just literally laying down in the driveway. He was just hanging out in the driveway. Yeah, I'm not that mad at you. But you didn't want to come along with me, you didn't want to follow me, so I picked you up. Oh. Yeah, Dad was a dumbass. He did not see that you went outside with him. You big ball. Oh my god, he's just wrapped up all in a little ball of hair now. Oh, no goof. Time shipment for movies, minimum 6 tops. Would have been like the first 2 films, prequel series, future war that ends with Kyle going back, blowing the Thomas Smith equipment up. I feel like that would make more sense, honestly. And maybe have like a spin-off show where it's about like maybe a faction of the Resistance that isn't related to John Connor's like side of the Resistance, but maybe like somewhere else in the US or some shit. You know what I mean? Like maybe set up in like, you know, New York or whatever the fuck, or maybe in like, you know, New England or like, you know, the DC area or something. Or hell, maybe even Europe. Like what's going on with like Europe when the whole like Terminator apocalypse shit happens, right? Because if it's Terminator 3, it shows the entire world getting nuked. So I mean, I'm imagining, you know, like, I mean, it'd be kind of cool to see a spin-off of like, you know, Terminator, but like in the UK or like in, you know, somewhere else in Europe and shit, to kind of see what's going on with that. Because, you know, Skynet's most certainly got like, you know, shit going on over there. Who's the baby? Who's this good boy? Or maybe like in Hawaii or something. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of saying like kind of a tropic thing, because then you can have it like, you know, venture off into like some of the oceanic countries a little bit. You know, maybe have a season, you know, maybe in like Central or South America a little bit. Have some cameos of like some characters, you know, maybe from like, you know, some of the other films or some shit. I mean, you know, like there could have been like some, you know, interesting stuff with that. So, Coffee Goofball, you really are a lapdog, are you? Oh my god, you silly little lapdog. Silly boy. You just a goof. Little lapdog. You left him outside.
What?
When you locked the door and shit, you left him out.
I just closed the door.
Oh, evidently he went outside and decided to stay out there. Didn't see him, God.
I should have known better. He was usually in the way.
Well, he's a little sneaker. I mean, he was just literally laying in the driveway. It was literally like this basically. I just kind of picked him up and I didn't wander off, but you know, but still, just like, what the fuck? Oh, goof. Look at the little ball. He's a little ball.
Yeah.
Ah!
Bitch.
Fucking goof. What are you doing? Yeah. You're silly. Oh, silly. Beyond that show also teased the rebel faction of Skynet Terminators who have developed self-awareness and wanted to be free. Oh wait, well, was there, Sir Chronicles kind of teased multiple resistance groups, but the movie never touched on that. Well, so the Sarah Chronicles actually did kind of touch on that a little bit. Well, shit. I mean, they should have at least done a spin-off of that then, at least with a show. Because it kind of ties into what I'm talking about a little bit, because that's kind of what I'm talking about. It's like, you know, different resistance groups and shit. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I'm referring a little. So that would at least make a little sense. I mean, that's kind of at least set it up, right? I mean, because then you can make that season kind of like, or make that show in itself kind of like, not necessarily just be set for like, you know, one specific group, but you can even like make multiple seasons, you know, like dedicated to different factions, like one season dedicated to one area, another season to like another region and stuff, and have like a totally different, you know, like interchangeable cast and like story arcs and stuff. Like every season has different characters and story arcs and shit, and kind of keep it fresh a little bit. Like, honestly, I feel like Terminator would have done so much better if, like, you know, they did something like that. Or, honestly, I bet it could even redeem itself a little if they do it now or something, right? Like, especially with the whole sci-fi thing kind of, you know, making its comeback a little bit. You know, like, I don't know. I feel like that would really be meritable for some success. Rebel Terminator says, send back some people to build a counter AI to Skynet. What is that, ChatGPT? What's up, Bubby? What's a sweet little baby? So soft and sweet. Are you a little Skynet AI? Are you a little Skynet AI? Is that what you are? Or just a little Skynet AI bot? Little fluff? The Human sent Kyle's brother to watch over John. The Rebel Human sent Kyle's brother to watch over John. Also, John wants to bang his Terminator Guard in the show. The Terminator Guard? Oh my god. Is it woke, or is it just like, you know, is it a female Terminator Guard? Because it would be hilarious if it was like a male and it made it gay or something like that, and be like, oh yeah, we made John woke, now he's gay. I mean, that's just kind of funny. Or at least bisexual or something. That would be kind of hilarious. They sent a model that looks like a teen girl. Ah, nah, don't ruin it for me that way. Oh, you just made it bad. Nah, it had to be that.
Don't we like outside, you bonehead?
Boop.
Okay, run and hide.
He's just like, no, stop booping me. Jessica kind of cute, because over the show she actually acts more human. Does she at least kind of look more developed, you know, and shit, in a sense of being more adult with that, or she literally look like some teen or something like that? Because I might be able to give a pass if it kind of shows that she, you know, as she develops being more self-aware and stuff, that she kind of also becomes older in a sense. She gets older. Okay, so I feel like I could grant a pass because, you know, there's like a sense of aging in a way. Okay, I could kind of grant a pass to that, honestly. I mean, I'm going to be honest, it does kind of skirt a line at the very beginning, but as it kind of goes on, I mean, I'm willing to maybe skirt a line a little bit about that, but it starts off a little sussy. I'm just going to be blunt with that, with the way you described it. That's why I asked, you know, specified. Is there, like, you know, is she getting older in appearance and stuff as well, and at least does not look, you know, high school like or whatever, or is it like, you know, she is a, you know, or does she always look like that? You know, so to be fair, John is in high school in the show. Okay, so I mean, you know what, to be fair, I guess that is a pass, because, I mean, she's meant to kind of watch over a teenager, you know, she has to kind of be a peer in a sense. I mean, for character-wise, I'm willing to at least grant a pass on that. At the start, before they go back on the run. Okay. Wait, you almost smacked me in the face, you dick. Well, fuck. Someone's aggressive and wants to attack a bunch of cans. Hey. Hey. Patience. That was 3 seasons. Is it? I mean, I don't know how long it's been going on for. Oh, there's only 2 seasons. Good transcript for what season 3 was supposed to be. Ah. Well, when was it? When did the show air? Where does it say? Where does it say? 2008 to 2009? Really? Really, huh? How long I saw? Yeah, well, jeez. It revolves around the lives of fictional characters, discarding events of Terminator 3 and picking up shortly after Terminator 2 left off. Because Dad was obsessed. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Wait, this is literally just a spin-off by some dork named Josh Friedman. Like, so this is like some, like, spin-off thing that someone decided to do. He loved Terminator but hated 3. Dude, I mean, 3 is not that bad. Terminator 3 is actually pretty good. It doesn't hold up to the first two, I will admit, but it's still good. I know. Well, I know that. I mean, I'm just saying, that frustration is towards his ass. Because he's a, well, you know, that's just somewhere, like, what the hell? Basis system where the series died. Nah. That's where it started to fall off, but that's not where it died. It says the show is better, sequel to 2. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's been so long since because I remember it. It's been a while, but I think it was alright for an alternative show. Some unique ideas. Well, granted that. I mean, it at least had, you know, some interesting shit going on for that. Yeah, and they were at least willing to kind of, you know, throw a little bit of a curveball here and there and try to kind of, like, you know, do their own thing to an extent and try to make it work, but like I said, it's been a while since I've seen it, so I'll eventually have to check it out. At least again. Because by the way, the repertoire was a very interesting idea. Well, yeah, I definitely, you know, that's like one concept I remember that I thought was really interesting, and that's kind of why I said that you should kind of at least do a show based off something like that. Because realistically, if you think about it, that would likely be a thing that would happen, you know, like in that type of world. I mean, it's, so, I don't know. You would think. I like the idea of John's Terminator's second-in-command / girlfriend. I mean, it also kind of continues with the idea that John, maybe, you know, doesn't admit it to himself, but at least, you know, as a character, has an eternal struggle with realizing that, like, AI and machines, you know, can be a benefit and good thing, and has at least some sort of attachment to them, especially with you considering, the story from Terminator 2. And from that, you know, having, you know, like, I have a sense of, you know, kind of this qualm in his head about those type of things. So in a sense, it would kind of make sense that that would be a thing, you know, in a way, whether because he hides it from others or whether it's just a known thing because they have, like, you know, Terminators that are part of the Resistance and machines, and, you know, as fractions of AI that are part of the Resistance as well. Apparently in that future he kept that female cyborg well into the war as a second, and a lot of people question him for that. They send back Assassins to kill her so John can be quote free. So, like, basically, like, you know, Puritans when it comes to the whole thing. I mean, that's why I love the whole idea and concept of Terminator and shit, because it kind of, you know, entertains a lot of these different ideas and shit. And where did my letter go? Oh, there it is. Where, you know, when it comes to, like, the idea about AI and machines and, you know, people's attachment to them, whether it's, like, you know, for better or for worse, and, like, people's, you know, resistance against it, whether for better or for worse. I mean, you know, it really does explore a lot of these type of things. The show exposed Terminators turning to our set. turn to our side and betraying them. Yeah. In a way, basically becoming like a very extremist resistance faction. That's basically like all the above approach, and we'll say like fuck humans are like somewhat sympathetic and machines alike. Basically fascistic in a sense. So I say this show's worth watching. Well, at least I have to, you know, kind of refresh my brain on it, because it's definitely been a long time. I remember, because I remember seeing it off and on TV at the time. But, yeah, like, I should probably at least, you know, check it out again, at least, you know, for storyboard-wise. Even the special effects are, man, yeah. Like I said, I'll at least have to check it out. But, I think I'll at least, get this last little bowl cash out here. Finish off the last of my 7-Eleven pizza. Stay. You're always the one telling me to go to bed. Let's see. So that's the one who always, you know, is like, go to bed. All sort of shit. Yeah, see, now you're telling me to go, but yeah, see? Yeah, that's what I thought. I need my baby to sleep. Honestly, I did get my fucking sleeping a little bit back in order. After Loud and Lit with that night, like, my sleeping's been a little out of whack. Not super fucked up, but, you know, like, my shit is basically, like an hour or two ahead than it really should be, and I'm not really enjoying that. I just woke up. Well, I know you just did. So enjoy your little day, and you'll see me a little later for your day while I finish my day over here, which was yesterday for you. See, I'm enjoying your yesterday, while eventually I'm going to go to sleep to see you tomorrow, and your tomorrow. Man, time is fucking whack like that. Okay, I'm not even going to get my brain started on that. My brain's going to go like chabunka-bunk and go mode on that one. It's like, because we're at consistent time, but at the same time, I'm technically in the past and you're technically in the future. It's just like, what? But yet we're all at the same present. It's just like, that, just let that fucking bake your noodle, dude. Like, you just woke up for your today, which is technically my tomorrow, and you're watching me from technically yesterday, because I'm still awake from your yesterday. Okay, yep. I'll be in a similar time zone. Niba is 3 for you? Bro, it's 20 till 4. That's not, yeah, not really. We're in the same day. Well, I don't count it like that. Like, I count the next day is when I wake up. Like, the day finishes when I go to bed, and the next day starts when I wake up. That's how it works. So, some main character shiz. Oh my good lord. Cope. Anyway. Gonna have my 7-Eleven pizza. All that fun shit. So, have fun. Peace out. And,